but I'm bringing that.
Get them jaws?
But
I want to see them too.
I got it on my feet right now.
There it is.
Oh,
This is like the wool inside.
You got the,
it's like wool.
I thought you had the electrical joint.
Like
I got double.
Oh, you got the
It
electrical.
don't actually act like electric. Nah, it's like extra.
Yeah, we
wool.
live.
All right, yo.
Joint's like $50 though.
He went in to get
50,
something.
bro.
Oh, all right. It better fucking work.
Feel me?
Yeah, we live, so that's not
Yeah, it's good money.
good.
Yeah, we good money.
All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and GMS who teach and rule well. And peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. And you, we say shalom.
Shalom.
Garment, sword, in the Lord out here.
Man, I ain't getting no kick.
Oh yeah. You know, we are the Hebrew Israelites coming out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom known as Babylon, spiritual Egypt, America.
With 3 Ks, landed the
K's,
Jakes.
2 A's. Landed the
Jakes
Jakes.
landed the snakes.
Yeah, go ahead, bring it out.
All right. It's Israelite 101 now.
Yeah,
It's Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Hey, so our forefathers and through the spirit, us through the reincarnation, all right, we just doing what we was always doing, which is coming out here prophesying the downfall of this kingdom. Okay, bring out in their lots in the later days. All right, because we're the Lord. The more and more we get closer to the end of days, the more and more we're fulfilling what was supposed to do since we was born. Since Yahweh Bashem Yahushai ordained us in the stomach. It said, I knew you before you was in the womb. All right, so before he even sent us into our mom's stomach, all right, through our father's seed, he gave us our roles before we even came into life. All right, and the more we enter into the latter days, the more and more everybody is fulfilling their lots. All right, whether that be you of a 2/3, whether that be you just be a regular nigga, or whether that be you of a prophet. All right, you are fulfilling the role that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has bestowed you since before you was born.
I got you, bro. It's 1 Corinthians 14. I'm gonna start at 31. I said, for ye may all prophesy one by one, that all may learn, and all may be comforted. And the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
There you have it. So if you got that, if the Lord gave you that spirit on you to come out here and prophesy, all right, then you're gonna be out here prophesying, man. No matter what excuse, no matter what happens in life, okay, no matter what you go through, no matter the conditions in the world, no matter the conditions in the mind, no matter the conditions with the weather, you're going to fulfill one purpose that you was put on this earth to do, and that's to prophesy. All right, man on a mission, man. All right, can't nothing stop the elect. Can't nothing stop you from bringing out that spirit of prophecy, because ultimately we not even in control of it. All right, see how about Shem Yahushai that's in control of it, okay?
I got you. It's Daniel 12 and 13.
Bring it out.
But go thou thy way to the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in the lot at the end of days.
There you have it. So like I said, man, the closer and closer we get to the end, the more and more you see brothers fulfilling their lots, man. All right, whether brothers fall out or whether brothers come in, all right, that's all ordained since the beginning of your birth, since you were even born, all right? Don't nothing happen by coincidence, all right? Everything that's happening in your life, it was meant to happen. You was either put on this earth to be destroyed, or you was put on this earth to be delivered, okay? You was either meant for destruction or you was meant for salvation. You was either meant to understand and wake up to this truth, or you wasn't meant to understand and wake up to this truth. Okay?
This is scripture on the brothers.
I got something to back you up. Romans 9:8 and 28, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh, to them who are called according to his purpose, for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren.
You have it. Predestinate, man. This is all predestination. Okay, we all had other plans in life, all right, but here we are at the end of the day, all up here, all right, prophesying this word, because the ways, our ways are not the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, what we want is not what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai wants. Okay, his wants are above our wants. All right, his needs for us are above our needs for ourselves. Okay, and ultimately, it's for the betterment of us, for real, man. All right, because if we go ahead and we lean upon what we want and go by what we feel and how we think, then we're led astray and we're led into wickedness and destruction and into blindness. But if we follow and put all the trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he gonna lead us into righteousness. He gonna lead us to the truth. He gonna lead us to life, man.
Isaiah 55:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord,
There you have
Yahweh,
it.
Yahweh Shai.
So, hey, prior to this truth, we thought we was going to be professional football players or thought we was going to be rappers or thought we was going to just be a regular nigga saving up his 401k to start a family and to pass down his blessings to his next kids and shit like that. But, hey, how about Shimi Awashai had different plans for brothers, man?
greater things.
All right, he had greater things for brothers, man, because, hey, prior to what the hell you was doing in this truth, you wasn't doing shit, man.
Facts.
All right, I don't give a fuck if you a millionaire, you a billionaire. You done saved 20,000 people from homelessness. You done saved 10,000 people's lives from death. All right, before you got over here and start preaching this word, you wasn't doing shit, man. All right, this the greatest thing ever known to man is to prophesy the downfall of a kingdom. All right, is to preach the words, is to break down prophecy. All right, to the people. This the greatest thing a man can do.
Brother in the spirit.
Proverbs 20:24. Man's going are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?
Hey, there you have it, man. So our ways are guided by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, as everybody else's is too, but they don't believe in it, man. All right, whether it be you going of the way of wickedness or you going of the way of righteousness, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai gave you that, man. All right, and it was all by what you sowed, man. All right, or by what you sowed and now what you're reaping. Okay.
It's Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
Hey, and the reason why I brought that out is because we usually bring that out to talk about the kings of this world. Hey, but we, if Lord willing, hey man, we might be kings in the world to come. We are of the elect, man. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I had the brother bring that out again.
The kings is waking up, man. The kings is waking up.
It's Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. I'm in here too. It says, every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the hearts.
Yeah, and that's talking about the mind.
Hey, so basically that's what hey, so the hey man, the Lord, you know, hey, like I was saying, Lord willing, we be part of that precious elk. All right, we're kings.
You know what?
All right, the Lord said he was going to make us kings and priests. All right, so it said the king, the heart of the kings is in the hands of the Lord, man. And he turned it whatsoever he will. All right, that's why we, like he said, brothers thought they was going to be NFL athletes. All right, such as this brother right here.
Trap stars.
All right. Hey, brothers thought they was gonna be, you know.
Hey, I was a visual artist.
Pablo,
you know,
Pablo Escobar.
You had brothers, you know, all different walks of life. Rappers, brothers, actors. Hey, but hey, the Lord, you know, had different outcomes. All right, his, like you said, his ways are not our ways, man. Even his thoughts are thoughts.
Greater plans.
He had bigger things prepared in the cut, man.
The Lord does not tempt you to evil.
I got something.
What you got?
It's 1 Samuel's. What you say? What was it?
Who's it go into?
16 and 7.
The Lord's not looking at the inward, the outward part, but the inward part. It's the 15th. What you say?
16 and 7.
All right.
You got that?
James 1, starting at 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh.
What's the scripture?
For Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil,
16.
neither tempteth he any man.
There you have it. All right, so hey, the Lord, that's why the Lord got workers. All right, and he's sending workers out and they do his job. They do his bidding. Okay? And it's up to you. You got a choice at the end of the day, man. Everybody got a choice. Yeah, there might be predestination, which, you know, you may take different roads to get to the big road. All right? But you still ultimately have a choice at the end of the day. All right? You have a choice whether to wake up and to go hard or not to go hard. You have a choice on whether or not you're going to eat this defiled food or not eat this defiled food. We have choices we make every day. All right? But ultimately, those choices are going to lead to what the predestination of our life was ultimately going to be anyway, man. All right? There's no such thing as free will. You don't got free will. You have choices, but you don't got free will.
I always like to use the analogy is that you have a destination and then you have pit stops on the way to that destination. And depending on which road you take, depends on which pit stops that you hit. But ultimately, it's going to circle back to that main
The
destination.
way it was gonna go either
So
way.
if you was meant to check at 35 in a car crash, it don't matter what you do in your life. You might get fucked up over here. You might do good over here.
You might pick Rebecca to be your BM instead of Jessica. You was still gonna die at 35 on that day.
That's why it talks about the the parable.
And that's predestination. That's not free will, but it's choices.
Going into the parable about not worrying about too much about the future.
Yeah. And focus on today.
What's up, man?
Well, what's this about? Well, we the Hebrew Israelites. Hebrew Israelites. Hebrew Israelites. All right, what's your nationality, bro?
What's your dad?
My dad is Nigerian.
Nigerian?
Thank you very well. West Africa.
You say your dad from West Africa then?
Nigeria.
Yeah, so you will be from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. All right, that would be so-called West Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians. But our people are scattered throughout the four corners of the planet. So if your father Nigerian, then more than likely he's from one of these three tribes: Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. All right, which would make up the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, you ever hear of Hebrew Israelites? Have you ever heard of the Hebrew Israelites? No? All right, well, according to the scriptures, everybody have a biblical nationality. You believe in God? Huh? What that mean?
Positive energy, yes.
Well, so
Probably a better question is, do you believe that there is a God?
A creator.
Do you believe there's a higher power?
all right, so according to the scriptures, everybody got a biblical nationality. So we are here to let our people know who they are according to the Bible. All right, who you are according to the Bible on your father's side. All right, now, if your father Nigerian, then you from one of these three tribes. More than likely, you're from.
If you're not from the line of hand.
My mother is Italian.
Italian? Well, it really don't matter the mother side, more so the father side.
Yeah, it doesn't, but.
Well, your father he from America?
No, he's from Nigeria.
Oh, he's from okay, all right, okay.
Little America.
Yeah. So you're more than likely from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. All right, which will make you an Israelite. And America's about to be destroyed in World War III. All right, so you have, as an Israelite, you look like you shaved your beard. You shave. You can't shave your beard. That's against our law. All right, the Lord will put you to death for that. All right, you can't shave your beard. All right, because the man who you know as Jesus Christ, he don't look like this. He look like this. All right, he's coming back. All right, to wage war on this whole planet, and whoever ain't right out of his people on this board, all right, they're gonna get put to death. All right, so you gotta repent. All right, grow your beard. All right, don't eat crab, shrimp, pork, and lobsters. All right, because that's part of our dietary law. We're not supposed to eat those things. All right, you have to. What else?
Forsake the ways of America.
Yeah, you don't take the chip. All right, because they're about to come out with what you call the RFID chip, microchip, which is that's the mark of the beast in Revelation 13, going down to 16. All right, so don't take that RFID chip. All right, the name of the Lord is Yahweh. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. I mean, He exists or He is. The name of who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, His name is Yahweh Shah. All right, I mean, He's the Savior. All right, and He's coming back to deliver us out of the hand of our enemies this time around. All right? All right, bro, be easy, man. All right, you an Israelite, man. All right.
He might be from the line of hand, but he had no coup. Yeah, he had no. The spirit was not. Finish what you had.
Hey,
I mean, that's what he's doing.
man.
I mean, you do. Yeah, you still do.
I can't listen, brother. That nigga hand
Or not?
Hey, listen, the Lord. Hey, you know now.
Exactly. You want to finish the rest of his. Finish that, and then you.
So we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back on top.
I got some.
Let me get this real quick. Because he was going into how the Lord, brothers wasn't planning to do this, and now we doing this. This is y'all got bring out the prophets and subject.
Yeah, we did that.
All right, let me get this real quick. Romans 8 and 29.
We did that one too.
Y'all did?
Well, with 28, so you can buy
28.
28.
Well, you might as well read 29, but we did 28.
Or start, go ahead again. I'm
It says, I'm just do 29. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image. Y'all brought this the same one out?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
All right.
That's
bring it
why
out
we-
again now.
That's why we were shooting into. No, you just read it again. You
I'll
already
read
brought
it
it out.
again through Spirit. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. So, hey, brothers bring it out. So, I'm quite sure y'all got the breakdown on that.
Go ahead and finish that. Come on. Start. When we start over, but finish that.
James 1 and 13 through 15. It says, let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh. For Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust have conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death.
So like we said, he not
No, go ahead.
he not the one that's tempting you when you do this wickedness. Okay? Ultimately, man, it's yourself. Because you don't love the Lord, man. Alright, because he said if you love me, you follow my Lord's commandments. Alright, you people hate the Lord. So because you hate the Lord, he put you in derision, man, a lie. So you believe all the lies. You believe in his wickedness, and you fall under that wickedness. And now you start to do that wickedness. Alright, and now you start to reap the benefits of the wickedness that you do. Okay? Which is, and then what comes with sin? What comes with wickedness? Death, man. Destruction, judgment. Okay? So now you're more subject unto the negative things in the world. Confusion, huh? Now you're more subject unto these different powers and gods and idols, and you falling under these pagan holidays, and you worshiping this goddamn woman, and you put Esau as your god. Okay? Basically, you a friend of the world, man. Alright, so you an enemy until Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. James 4:4.
Yeah, that's about the bread too.
You gotta be versatile.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can't use a gun forever. Sometimes you gotta pull the sword out. Sometimes you gotta draw
Honestly,
some
we all
steel.
need to get used to that sword
Sometimes you gotta
because
draw some steel. You know what I
When
mean?
Esau turned the unicorn and all that shit off, brother's gonna be like, where's it at? Where's it at?
Wait, where was Micah at again? Was that in New Testament?
Real talk. Brother's gonna be like, wait, I know who Genesis,
The Lord
Exodus,
gonna have this
Leviticus,
thing,
Numbers.
we're gonna flip right to the chapter and the verse.
You're
All right, man,
right. You're right. You're gonna be on the
Feel
run.
me?
They be like, who was that again? Micah 4:1. Here it is.
Yo, kinda.
Yo, go ahead, bro. Bring it out.
It's Matthew 19, and I'm gonna start at verse 28. The point in 30 though. It says, and Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit the everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
There you go. Hey, and we if anybody forsaken our family in this world, it's the prophets, man. It's the men of the Lord. Okay, because we the ones that they invite into to the Thanksgiving and to the Xmas and to the New Year parties, and we not going, man. All right, and our family look at us like, oh, he not really family anyway. Or they label us the black sheep of the family. Or they label us the conspiracy theorists of the family. All right, or they label us the outcasts of the family because we don't partake in these pagan holidays, man. Which ultimately these people can't even tell you what they celebrate.
Or we
they
go.
can't even tell you what Thanksgiving is. Or, they
Or
won't
if
tell
we
you the
go,
truth.
right? If we
they
go,
can't tell you what Christmas is, or they won't tell you the truth about it.
Hey, if we go, we end up like Ariad said, party pooping.
Yeah,
Because I know,
exactly.
like me, Shalom, want me to come out. We go into the building on like things killing or something. It's just like, oh man, y'all know what? Ain't full, nigga. Y'all know what y'all selling?
Yo, it ain't no pork in this, right?
I hate that pork
Kinda.
shit.
So the only people, hey, and we put last in this world, all right? Even though real soon, man, they gonna see who was first. All right, because hey, who is last now shall be first then. All right, the meek shall inherit the earth. Okay, and we meek right now. We low. We don't got no power, man. All right, we ain't ushering in no violence. Okay, we just gonna wait for Yahweh Shem Shai to come do it, man. We live in a plain, average, regular life like Jacob does, man. Just dwelling in the crib, going to work, being a father. Okay, working out. All right, we ain't doing no extra shit to get noticed or to be famous, and we not doing no fitting in shit. We ain't trying to follow no trends and to get famous. We don't care about touching the mill. We don't care about touching the bill. Okay, we don't care about owning land. We don't care about having many houses and cars. Okay,
you don't technically own that shit.
Exactly. What we focus on is the kingdom. All right, Matthew 6:33. We seek ye the kingdom every day, man. All right, and the rest gonna be given unto us. Okay, so that's what we worried about. So in this world we last, but in the world to come we gonna be first.
It's Matthew 12:50. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother.
Hey, there you have it. So what will was that? By following the Lord's commandments. Okay? Because the scriptures talk about how your family going to deliver you unto the snake, unto the serpent Esau. Okay? They're going to sell your ass in. All right, for an extra month's supply of food. All right, or for some heat or for some shelter.
We call
okay?
It, you call it the was it the food bank? No. What you call it? The term we use.
Hey, the Hebrew Israelites is gonna be one of the top targets in the world real soon, man. And everybody that claim that they're Hebrew Israelite, they're gonna stop claiming it if they're not in the elect. Or, some elect is gonna get riled up into them fever camps, man. So they're gonna kill some of the elect, man.
Hey, bro, we
Let's believe that.
We gonna be like gold in that day. We gonna be like gold for two reasons, right? Both because those that are afflicted are going to look at us like a hiding place, as the scriptures say. And two, we're going to be like gold because it's going to be bounties on our head.
Exactly.
So motherfucker going to see us, it's going to be a lot like, yo, if we turn in one of the Israelites, yo, bro, we get 6 months worth of food guaranteed.
That's why we don't trust none of these people, man. They laugh now, but real soon we going to end up slaying them. What's up? What's up, big dog? Good to see you, big dog. You good? So look, we don't trust none of these people, man. We don't even trust our own family, our own brothers, man. Only people we trusting is the ones that calling Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and even those ones we can't trust, man. All right, because something's gonna fold in that day that been calling on the Lord's name for so long. All right, and been doing the work, and they gonna fold, man.
Remember that brother's vision?
Amawan Gabar. His vision that brothers in GMS was taking a chip.
That's crazy.
Bro, that's a whole.
Elder Gabar, Elder Tahar always say that, there's a lot of men, all right, that was in GMS ain't right. It's not really a surprise, man.
It's not surprise.
It's just like you got other camps. Just like you got brothers in other camps.
That's right.
That's going to be right.
Exactly.
All right, they part of the elect.
That's how you know it's not about the name.
Everybody that's in GMS is not the elect, man. All right. We hope that the true, sincere brothers that are, okay, Lord willing, they are. All right, but like just like it's in other camps, you're gonna have some elect. All right, that's gonna come out of that and and come to the doctrine of the GMS. All right, also as brothers in GMS. All right, that ain't right. That's gonna be ultimately given over to the beast, man.
Hey, just like all the disciples weren't right, man. You had Judas that wasn't right. All right, all it takes is one.
Hey,
go ahead. You keep raising your hand. Go ahead.
Listen, this
That's
is
the very thumb. That's your joy.
It's the spirit.
Bring it out.
Matthew 10:35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and his daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
I come to bring division.
And a man's foe shall be of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Hey, so if you ain't put Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai first, you're not worthy of the Lord, man. That means what comes first? This work, man. All right, vids, pushing this food to the sheep, man.
The work over everything.
Everything.
Hey, that's really your priority. All right, everything else pretty much take a back seat.
It's second, it gotta be second.
Doing the work.
This is our purpose. Don't nothing come before a man's purpose, man.
Hey, you want to be able to say, yo, you done all the stand. All right, and the day when Hey, because real soon, Jacob's trouble when it kick off, man. Hey, that's where we're going to be able to cash in.
Kana.
Or what you say, cash out.
Kana. And what it say? It says a man's foes shall be those of his own household, man. All right, so your sisters, your brothers. Remember, these people are in the world, man. So they follow the ways of the world. These people aren't ready for something to suddenly collapse and their whole life be something that they never thought. So they're gonna be like a fucking deer in headlights. They're gonna fold in those times. Well, we're gonna be prepared. Why? Because we've been preaching it, we've been living it for the past 4, 5 plus 6 years, meditating on it. We've been telling y'all famine's gonna come. We've been telling you the dollar's gonna crash. So when it actually does happen, we're not gonna be out here panicking and running around all scared. Shit, we want it to happen. All right, so we're gonna be more than we're gonna be rejoicing.
We're gonna be in the crib.
Yeah, you already know.
You know what I mean? Pouring up shots.
Yo,
about time. About time, Con.
Yo, brothers gonna have a time.
Confetti and shit in the chat line.
Brothers gonna have a tomahawk of lamb and shit.
Know what I mean?
Hype and shit. Hey, that's how brothers was during the pandemic. When that pandemic hit, I was getting lit. I thought it was it, bro.
That was a fun.
I thought it was over. I was celebrating like we about to be in the kingdom in the next year or two, bro. I was getting lit up, bro. Hype, like this is it.
We was going to the football field.
Here we still in 2022
Yo,
and shit.
y'all remember that day Ariana was super lit? He kept sending us the voice memos. It was like 3 in the morning. He was like, man, he had the music blasting. That's how we gonna be, bro.
That's how we gonna be.
Luke 12 and
I think that was around like Hanukkah. So, yeah, this was around Hanukkah, like 2020 or something like that.
and I was going to
Hey, well, speaking, man, we in Hanukkah right now.
I know, right?
Yeah,
God.
we is.
Right now, have a Hanukkah to you, brothers, man.
Until what?
Till 27.
You said up until 27?
No, it started.
No, it started Thursday night, I believe. So 25th or something like that.
This is Luke 12 and 51.
51.
Suppose ye that come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but rather division.
God. So the Lord not coming to bring everybody together. The Lord not coming to have the people in your family and in the world to be your best friend. The people are setting a difference between the people in the world and the people that follow the scriptures.
Because
okay?
what are we supposed to be? Holy unto the Lord, which is separate.
God, be ye separate.
God.
Not fitting in with these people, man. All right, we're not supposed to walk hand. How can 2 and 2 walk together? At least they be in agreement. What's that? Amos 3:3. All right, so we can't walk hand in hand with these people, man.
You don't need to get it.
All right. Ultimately through the Spirit, man. Hey, we want to be the ones to put these people to death, man. All right, Lord willing, the Lord give us those powers, man. All right, and we be and our sins be counted as be winked at, man, or be counted as nothing. All right, because we up here every day we repenting. Every day we trying to seek Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, we show it in our actions. All right, we show it in our faith because faith without works is dead. All right. So if we ain't gonna be forgiven, then why would somebody who ain't doing shit be forgiven, man? All right. But the only way that's gonna keep us on that level and to keep us doing what we're doing is faith. And to keep pushing the rock, to keep pushing no matter what, man. No matter what happened to you in your life, all right? Whether you fucking get in a car accident and you lose your whole lower half, man, you still out here pushing this word, man. Because that's how addicted you is to this truth, man. All right, shouldn't nothing be able to separate you from this gospel and from this work, man. From your power, all right?
Yo, grab that.
Yeah, there's nothing that could
No, you grab that.
separate
That's how
us.
strong your
that.
faith gotta be,
It's
man.
a Romans.
Hold on.
No,
Hold that.
wait, we just brought that out. No, we brought that out on Thursday.
I got a couple with this.
It's Romans 8.
All right, just finish that.
Past
Just
that.
go to 53.
But we
Verse
can't.
52. From henceforth there shall be
separate us.
5 in one house and divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
Hey, so that's just the Lord going into how it's going to be separation. All right, you see families are splitting up more and more goddamn every year, man. All right, that Christmas jolly spirit and that Thanksgiving jolly spirit ain't the same as it was 5 years ago, man.
That's
now
right.
you don't even come to certain family don't even come to the table now because y'all might have a disagreement about who took the vaccine or not, man. Or y'all might have a disagreement on who voted for Joe Biden or Trump. All right, family ain't the same no more. America ain't the same no more. And this is all just a sign that this place is going to fuck down, man.
Like I can tell you this right now. My family on my mom's side was really big on Christmas.
We fucked that
as
up.
soon as me and my brother was like, yo, we Hebrew Israelites, don't buy us nothing. We not celebrating nothing.
We killed the
Don't-
whole shit.
Bro, they
The whole
stopped.
family went down.
Everybody stopped coming together. It was just like, oh, what's the point?
We killed the whole.
That was like the leaders of the joint.
Yeah,
That was like the leaders,
I guess
bro.
so.
The crazy
No,
thing
we
is,
were
I don't
the
even
life
think
of
it's
the
gonna
party.
be
They
Christmas.
looked, yeah, they looked at y'all
Oh,
like,
the nephews is coming. My sons is coming.
Yeah,
Ah.
stop going.
Then everybody like, Christmas.
I ain't gonna think it's gonna be a Christmas.
You know what it was? It's
Because
not,
remember,
no, it's not y'all was the life of the party.
dropped off 10,000
Y'all were the-
employees.
y'all the
like,
men.
all
Yeah.
All right?
Oh,
Y'all
yeah,
was
yeah.
setting
That
the tone.
leadership.
Yeah.
I was going to show you that men are natural, all right, leaders, man. All right, that's what it was. All right, when y'all stopped doing it, whether y'all knew it or not,
Yeah.
the family like, damn, well, damn, they hey.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Because my mom will always call first, say, son, what time y'all? When we did? Yeah, mom, look, I don't even.
I got something.
Go out.
Joshua 24:15. And it was seen evil unto you to serve the Lord Yahweh. Choose you this day whom you will serve. Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord Yahweh by Yahweh Shai.
Nah.
It's pretty much going into how the brother was saying, like, you know, us celebrating, you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all these folly days. All right, hey man, when you celebrate those days, man, you're serving another God.
Kinda.
All right, but hey man, we don't subscribe to that, man. Why?
Hey,
Because
hey,
You can kind of bring that out.
If you ask somebody that's walked, like, what is Thanksgiving?
Hold that.
They'll tell you that it's the murder of the so-called Indians, but then they'll know it's wrong, but they'll still celebrate it. That's how you know these people are under a goddamn wicked spell, man. You tell them what Christmas is and how wicked the origins are. They'll know it's wicked and still celebrate it. That's how you know these people are under a wicked spell, man. All right, and the only way they can get out of it is by forgetting this world and coming back to the word,
And what's
man.
crazy is the reason why you know it's a spell is because around this year, all right, they throwing their enchantments on.
Yo, Con.
They put the Christmas lights up.
Con.
All right, they play the Christmas music all in the stores.
Con.
Have you feeling all soft and
Getting you in the
bushy.
holiday
Yeah,
spirit.
God,
Get you in the holiday
got the
spirit.
fragrance, the
Hey,
Christmas
and then turn around. Hey, you go into debt around
Yep.
Christmas time. And then when it's all over, literally, it's like a spell. You snap out that shit like, damn, I gotta get back.
I
You know how
get back.
you know how many fucking
I gotta
Jakes
bounce
go broke trying to buy kids gifts because society said they had to buy it on this day?
My pop, yo, dad hate fucking Christmas.
Bro, like motherfuckers be like, yo man, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna pay my rent. My son need dip on this.
When we was doing Christmas, I used to spend literally like $3,000 every Christmas,
Yeah, bro.
Between toys, food.
When I
That
thought
shit wild.
when I thought I had a son, it's a long story.
Long story, y'all.
No, real shit. The baby wasn't mine. But you know what I mean, when I thought I had a son before the truth, I was kicking, yo, give me my young boy, yeah, all this dumbass shit, man. Kicking all this bread. When I found out we was Hebrew Israelites, I was like, I ain't buying you little niggas. Nothing.
Yo, call Lord Yahweh Bashim Shah. As soon as Christmas came, everybody knew we coming with zero.
Yeah,
Like,
oh,
we ain't got
y'all bringing
shit. Like,
presents.
Yo, but you know the fucked up part about it is motherfuckers will wait all year to get their kids something when you can just bless your kids all around the year, bro.
Listen, my daughter, listen.
And then you incentivize your children like, all right, look, if you want to get this, come wake up every morning at 7 and do some work around the house.
Yo,
They be like,
Oh,
you
let
ain't
me
get your
my
kids
kids-
nothing?
Like my kids.
Oh, I see what you doing. You go out there and eat dinner every fucking other day. We always get a nah, but they don't need nothing.
Oh, you know, real shit.
They be like, man, I don't even, you know what I mean?
This is my daughter now. What you want? Money. Money. Just give me some money.
I can do what I want with it. Go ahead, bro.
Money.
This is Romans 8 and 35. It says, who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh Shah? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword?
Have we did all that? Yeah, who?
We wouldn't know.
You know, when your people try to get you to ultimately celebrate these wicked holidays, ultimately that's what they're doing. They're trying to separate you from the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Because we all know that our sinning, actually caused the Lord, to turn his face away from us.
Yeah.
All right. So when your people come try to you know, get you to celebrate these wicked holidays, are they actually trying to get you to sin, all right, which what separates you from the Lord, all right, and then on top of that, that's why the Lord said, you know, if a man don't hate his brother and sister, all right, his wife, his kids, and he cannot be, you know, pretty much
somewhere around the end.
He's not fit, he's not worthy. Why? Because at the end of the day, you can't have two masters. All right,
Take them off.
you can't have two masters. You can't, because what it said, you would love one and hate the other. All right, so hey, that's why I brought out the scripture saying, choose you this day who you would serve.
And the reason the Lord do that is because, like, you gotta understand, Esau is smart wickedly. So what Esau will do is he'll take what you love most in the world, which is usually our kids,
And pit it against you.
and he'll use it against you. He'll put a gun in your kid's head and say, take this chip. And if you love your kid more than the Lord, you're gonna take the chip, and now you're gonna die because of it. See, us up here, we gotta know that, hey, our kid gotta die for a greater cause in the future, man.
I think
man,
it's
it's
this.
scary,
But
but-
yo, but you know what's crazy? This is my thing,
I'm
though.
gonna say it like this.
This is my thing. If you were sitting here on the line for years and years saying that this very thing was going to happen, and it actually happens, that should be verified. Blue check, saying, yo, everything you prophesied was right. Everything the Lord showed you was right. So you should be smiling when that opposite, like, you know what?
You know, because hey, and not only that, you know, brothers, you know, like the brother said, like you gotta be willing to sacrifice everything. Why? Because first and foremost, Yahweh sacrificed his son.
Exactly.
Right, for us. So how much more? Hey,
our children.
Remember when he tested Abraham?
Abraham was about to sacrifice.
And then the Lord spare your child just for you saying, no, fuck that. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man.
He
What
was
you
sad
guys
because
do?
Abraham was going to sacrifice Isaac. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, but that goes to show you, Abraham didn't want to sacrifice Isaac, but he knew that Yahweh could raise him back up.
Exactly.
So he had that faith, that knowing. Hey, same thing with our kids. Hey, if our kids have to go the route or get put to death, man. Hey, man, we gotta believe that the Lord can raise them back up.
Or the Lord, or right before it happens, the Lord sends an angel to stop the shit.
Stop it.
He'll just want to test you.
Yeah, he tested to see how
That's why Abraham got that. That's why Abraham's in the position.
That's why Abraham was blessed, man.
That's why he's blessed, because
He's like, oh, you're just about to do this for me?
Yeah, he had that faith.
Guess what?
I got
Your
you.
seed line.
He ain't even questioned the Lord. He probably was just like,
No,
His only son.
he was probably like,
But you know what
damn,
that-
man. You know what?
Hey, but that was a prelude of Yahweh Shai, though.
Yeah.
Through the spirit, he
Yeah,
already
Yeah, but that was a prelude of
Isaac's also,
Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean?
it
through the
is.
spirit, he already had the
Damn, that's
he already had
crazy
the
when
story
it
cooked
the
up.
Lord.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
Isaac
That's crazy. I never thought about it like I know Isaac, Solomon, but I never looked at it like that.
You saw the,
You said who? What? Isaac.
yes, but yo,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's crazy when you really put it. I never looked at it like as it being a prelude because
Yeah.
Isaac is like Yahweh Shai and Solomon.
but Isaac
and
is
Isaac is Yahweh Shai. And then you got Abraham. I mean,
exactly.
Yo, that's
Yahweh Shai.
crazy.
Bro,
And he was
Isaac-
sacrificing his own.
Incarnation.
That's
I always say
his
it's spooky,
only
but
begotten
The
son.
lineage is crazy.
But I was going to say, just
But that was
to add
far
back,
out,
Well, technically, that wasn't
You had
the
to
first.
split it. understand that shit.
Abraham's faith, he didn't waver
It's
at all
only
because it's
begotten
like
son,
the Lord
Even though
told
he
him to do
technically
that,
had another son,
and
but
he already had the
that
story
son
cooked
was
up.
like-
You know what I mean? He was like, Isaac was like, where's the sacrifice?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
but he
yeah.
was
like the Lord gonna provide it.
yeah,
Hey,
Lord
but that-
gonna provide-
Hey,
he
but
already
that
had
was,
it cooked up.
that's beautiful because once again that was a prelude to Yahweh Shai.
yeah.
Because the Lord provided
Sacrifice.
Yahweh Shai for us to be sacrificed, bro. Hey man, hey, it's beautiful, huh? You know? Call on Yahweh Shai, man.
And that almost sacrifice is what set up the whole
Someone
bloodline
gave
for
us
us to be in his
Khan.
position.
Who got sure?
I got some. I'm getting back on the Nick on idolatry. I had something.
Oh,
Perfect joint.
Hey, little bro be trying to hit me.
Bro, be like, come on,
No, little bro be like,
I'm open.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah 2, and I'm gonna start at 11. It says, "Hath a nation changed their gods which are ye no God, which are yet no gods. But my people have changed their glory for that which do not profit.
Yeah, and that's what you tribes have done, man. You traded in the living God for idols, man.
For dainty things.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 12. Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord Yahweh. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and have hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that hold no water.
Yeah, what's those broken cisterns? All right, Christianity, all right, Islam, Buddhism, Baptist.
All right. What's that water? That wisdom.
Yeah.
None of those things hold wisdom.
Living water. A cistern is a vessel to hold water.
No knowledge.
He liken them to broken ones.
God.
They're not worthy of that water.
No
into
knowledge.
a wisdom, into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter. It's verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? It says the young lions roared upon him and yelled.
That's also still what you read is also a fucking cut to these fucking FJs. Bro,
Like,
is
damn.
Israel a homeborn slave? Nigga, I'm listening. Wait, when have you been ever? Wait,
Holocaust.
4 years.
Holocaust.
4 years to 400 years.
Never been in
Alright.
derision.
Go ahead, bro.
We were oppressed for 4 years.
yeah, little bro, man, hold. What you hold?
All right, this is Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the other and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and Mammon.
Yeah, so you can't serve two gods, man. All right, you're gonna have to choose. That's why I brought out the scripture. Choose you this day who you will serve.
Hell no.
You know? All right. Lord gonna kill that dude.
Nigga look like he already got the. He already got the head.
Judges.
Yo, every time you see a HIV commercial, it's always a bunch of
I
sodomites.
just saw it last night. Yo, I just saw it last night.
It's always sodomites, bro.
Nigga got little head, but his head is still big as shit. Bro. That's how skinny that nigga is.
Yes, because he probably got the head,
Yo,
bro.
I
That
was
shit dying.
I was done playing
Dying.
Call of Duty. I turned off my PlayStation.
All right,
That shit popped on.
let's get back to
Bro,
that.
it's always sodomites
Bro,
on
you
the
still
HIV
down- you know
commercial,
that?
bro.
So wait, go back to that.
So you can't serve two masters, man.
It was a Psalms.
All right, you
Or is it
gotta
Proverbs?
choose
Psalms
one,
one,
man.
yeah.
Psalms
Okay,
one.
yeah.
All right, you can't serve the God of this world and then turn around and serve
let me read
try
that
to
down
serve the
before
Lord, man.
when they-
Hey, because what the Lord say, he that is a friend of this world is an enemy to me.
Ultimately, because everything that Esau represents is against the Lord. It's
Yeah,
against
Because,
his
hey,
righteousness.
when you
It's
really think about it, that
against his way.
scripture is basically the Lord making the decision for you.
Yep.
Like if you can't, like you can say you love God, right? And then you can say, you know what I mean, you love this world. Well, the Lord is basically saying, listen, since you can't make the decision, I'm gonna make it for you. He that loves the world is an enemy to me.
Yep. So
Hey,
you
yo,
are.
I hate this world. I can literally say him like I hate this world. Every day I'm like I hate this.
fucking
Yes.
place.
I hate having to get up,
people,
go to work, the
why the hell?
society
They having to
bills,
pay
subject
bills.
to payments.
You get shit.
Hey, you
your
know
money
those
taxed.
Israelites, man. All right.
Yo, y'all
Say y'all
Israelites.
Israelites.
I'm pretty sure y'all see what's up going on with Kanye and Kyrie.
Got a chosen people. Y'all
Y'all know y'all Israelites.
Y'all next up.
He got Buddha Browns on his back.
I mean, it doesn't matter what he got on his back. At the end of the day, them Monday watch. You talk about basketball to our people, they know what the fuck's
they
going
know,
on.
they know what's up.
Like,
He said he got one on his back.
he had a boot on his back.
What?
Good, you know that.
Oh man, Jake don't know.
They
Jake
Don't know what they doing, bro.
But Buddha was an Israelite, so yeah.
Hey,
He was a black
you got a
motherfucker.
question?
Well, yeah.
He was black.
You got a question?
Dundee.
Oh, that nigga Elon.
Hey, America gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles.
Oh, I'm gonna have a planet of Elon.
I'm gonna kill him.
Oh yeah.
Thermonuclear
No, see,
missiles.
they gonna be my house ladies.
Nah, Elon. I got a
my
couple.
house
Things. I got a couple things.
I mean,
No. Every when? You said when?
Right, no, I'm saying in general.
Everybody.
They gonna be my house ladies.
They didn't have a problem with
yeah, America gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles.
Jeff shot
All right, World War III. All right, well, what's your nationality?
Pakistan.
Oh, shit, see?
Oh, shit, Ephraim.
See?
Slovakia.
Yeah, brother.
Oh, you an Israelite, brother?
Slovakia.
You Puerto Rican?
What's your dad? What's your dad?
So
like
Puerto
we-
Rican.
we
You know he's
jumped
Puerto
the
Rican.
gun, huh?
You know he
Puerto Rican look right
Puerto
here.
Ricans know they Puerto Rican. They be like, I'm Puerto Rican. Boricua. Papi.
You're God's chosen family.
So you said 100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But see what I'm saying?
Oh, no. All I said was Elam.
You know what?
My
He's
dad
like
was
from
from
now.
now.
Now he look like from now. I can see it.
Now he look like
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, yo,
You're
you
right.
don't know.
You're right.
Easy, you know
Well,
what
I said
Easy.
I said Salakia. You gotta forgive me now.
You know, we gotta
Think
forgive
carnal.
You know what I'm saying?
I
We
even
gotta
said
take
Salakia to the
spiritual.
brothers. See?
Hey, bro, you from the tribe of Ephraim. You God's chosen people, man.
Yeah. That's the top
You're
tribe.
God's
of the
chosen
Northern
people, man. But when you see Elam downtrodden like
Elam
this,
always
man.
got that goofy
Yeah,
ass
real
look.
shit.
All right, real rap though. Real rap
Gas
though.
station.
All right,
Listen,
all right.
I mean, my man, he
All right.
broken, bro.
All right.
My man.
All right. I'm just
Hey
saying.
man, you guys chosen people. You an Israelite, all right, brother?
Have Elam as my task.
What's your name? Louis. Louis. Okay. Look.
My real name is Ayo.
Hey yo.
Yeah, it's in the Bible.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
Hey
yo.
yo. Spirit. Look.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
You know what it mean? What it mean?
He don't know. He a Jake.
I just know it's. I just know it's.
I just know it's sitting there.
I just know it's heavy though.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, he said Ariel.
Ariel, yeah. He's the one that gathered the prayers.
Like my sister, my
Yeah. Yo. That, you know. Hey. You know.
What's your name?
my sister, my aunt.
Well, remember, Ephraim,
Hey,
real heavy
Hey, you
in
from
being
Puerto Rico?
Catholics. Remember, they go,
Look.
Jose.
They show you that in the new Black Panther, bro.
Jacinto.
Do you understand what we telling you?
Black Panther shit.
That new Black. All right,
I ain't seen it.
What we telling
I'm
you?
watching it tomorrow with my daughter.
What we saying to you?
that
What
nigga
are we
name
saying
was-
to
This
you?
is buying experience. She's 14.
Israel.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I spend as much time with her as possible, so she don't
All right,
turn 20 with
look.
little
See
thotty
what that say?
Puerto Ricans.
But Namor, it shows you
Yeah.
Child
that
of
the
Ephraim.
northern kingdom.
Are you ever hear the 12 tribes of Israel? The lost tribes of Israel? You ain't never hear in the Bible.
That's just.
The 12
Hear about the
tribes
Lost
of
Lunar
Israel?
Stones?
Scriptures say
The
they
12
were
tribes
black
of
into the ground.
Israel.
I mean, yeah, but
No.
In the Bible.
Scriptures say we're black into the ground.
All through the Bible, the whole Bible.
You know the story of Moses?
And the reason why I
Those
say
people
we're
that
black
went through the Red Sea?
When you look at the
Those are
ground,
Israel.
That's your people.
I think
That's your
people.
people.
Talking about the actual
All
ground.
right.
Soil. Dirt.
All right, so we telling you that you're God's chosen people, man. All right, hey,
Or-
hey, nice talking to
Or
you,
vice
brother.
versa.
All right,
It goes
All right,
from
man.
darker to light.
Shalom,
lighter to
bro.
dark. It's different variations of brown skin.
yeah, but I'm saying like, ain't like these Israelites out there that believe that all the tribes are just. Yeah, that's going on. The Lord likes variety. Okay.
Yeah.
If he can make variety of trees and plants and life, he can make variety of Israelites.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, who you call Jesus Christ is a so-called black man. Did you know that?
Oh.
Huh? Okay. That's well, we're gonna show you, all right?
No, I'm not gonna say.
I'm
I'm not
gonna show you.
Revelations
Who
13.
you call Jesus Christ? You ain't on
I'm not
camera,
gonna say-
sis.
I'm not gonna say
It's one.
He done.
You done.
He done. Okay, sir. Hey, be done.
This is Revelations. Revelations 1, starting at 13.
So you know who they call Jesus Christ, right?
You know what that is.
You know what that is, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus.
Jesus Christos.
Yeah, he's a black man.
Jesus.
He is Negro.
Jesus es negro.
Moreno.
Yeah.
Moreno.
Moreno.
He your color. He darker than you. Go ahead. read about
Negrito.
it.
It's Revelations 1 and 13.
Negro damas.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, which is who they call Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christos.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay,
Don't doubt
matter
it.
of fact, I like those. I like
You know
those.
what I mean? He could be an angel unaware. He
Yeah,
got the
get
beard
a
on.
little more visual.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so
Look, bro, I ain't down nothing,
Revelations 1 and 13.
Secret
says,
shopper.
And in the midst of the 7
That's
candlesticks,
scary.
one like unto the Son of Man. And it says, clothed with a garment down to the foot. So that's why he has a garment all the way down to the foot. And it says, gird about the paps with a golden girdle, right here. Like the brothers would always say, wear a war belt so that way he can protect himself from getting stabbed. And then it says,
Well,
Also
the war
style.
belt-
It's also
It's also
style.
style too.
The war
It's
belt
how
which
to-
is a symbolism of the Lord being a man of war. All right.
okay, that's it.
But also still.
It's all it's style.
Remember, they-
But when he
Keeps
came
his
to
garment
see,
together.
when he came to see John on the island of Patmos.
multifaceted.
He was glory. He was in his
What they
glory.
call it, multifaceted.
So
That's
it
what
wasn't
it is.
to show that he
no,
stabbed the Lord.
But it was multifaceted.
Multifaceted, bro.
It was symbolism,
At
but it's
that
also
point.
like at that point, like
Well,
yo,
I'm saying when he reading
Symbolism
right here,
and swag.
When he reading right here is symbolism
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he was. I mean, he
the
was
one
in
like a
glory,
son of
know
man.
what
I got you. All right.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, yep. It says 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Like your hair. You
Like,
see how your hair is?
like yours. Yep.
Go ahead.
It says his and his eyes. Oh, I'm sorry. His head and hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto the fine brass, as if they burned in the furnace, which means you're a darker skinned man. And it says, and his voice as a sound of many waters.
So I mean, he had a dark voice.
Yep.
All right. So Jesus Christos, his real name is Yahweh Shai. All right. Can you say that name?
It's highly pronounced.
Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Shot.
There you go.
There you go, baby. There you go, baby.
So, you know, they
Look, he in the spirit.
they call Jesus, you know, on different names.
Yeah, but the real name is Yahweh Shai. I mean, he saves or he delivers. All right, he's coming back to deliver us out of this hellhole we in.
Yeah, I know he come back.
Yeah, he coming back, bro.
He come for his pueblo,
Yep.
for his people.
Yeah, he coming for you as people. We brothers. Me, us, we all brothers. You believe that? All right, hey man, don't say it, man.
I said that's
You know? Hey, you Puerto Rican? Listen, you Puerto Rican, right? From the tribe of Ephraim, right?
We're Northern tribe, bro.
I'm a so-called
I know
Negro.
for a fact we're Northern tribe.
I'm a Negro, right? Negro
Asher.
from the tribe of Judah, right?
Judite.
Hey, we family,
Judites.
you know? We familiar.
Be like, nah, you.
Me and you, brothers. All right.
Say that because you don't understand a lot of Native Americans.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Familiar. We all brothers. We all brothers. All right. So we gonna get back to the scriptures, man. All right. All right. You an Israelite? All right. From the tribe of Ephraim. The Lord's name is Yahweh Shai. The Heavenly Father name is Yahweh.
What are you?
All right, that's when you pray in those names, all right? All right, we out here every Saturday. You can come out and listen if you want, all right? All right, bless you, brother. Shalom. All
All right, brother.
right.
I'm not comfortable.
All right.
Shalom, man.
Amen, man.
Easy.
God bless you, man.
Have a
Sure,
good one,
bro.
God. Be safe, all right? God bless.
All right.
Rock a thumb.
Guys, love.
All right, love you too, bro.
Yahweh Barak.
Hey, that's why I say he could be an angel unaware.
Go around the corner,
Very
change
much,
to
bro. Very much.
the father.
Hey, the Lord said, hey, that's how the Lord, hey, that's how people look at us.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? The way you like, man, he all, you know what I mean? Look at it. There's no way he, you know what I mean?
wasn't-
No, I'm just saying, but you
No,
know
I know
what
what you mean. I know
I'm
what you mean. I know what you mean.
But then people look at us and say, hey,
Because
man, them niggas ain't no men of the
I
Lord.
don't judge no man.
You know what I'm saying?
And I
Hey,
thought-
he could be an angel unaware, man.
And I thought he was not in his right mind, but he was.
But yeah, he was on point.
Yeah, he was on point.
You know what I mean?
It's just a little language barrier.
He said, hey, he said the Lord's name, clear as day. I said, Yahweh. He said it's hard to pronounce. And then he said Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, he did. Sure did.
It ain't hard to pronounce.
The craziest with that
Yo,
one
I
day.
actually had people
That
that
one
couldn't
young
say
boy.
it though.
This
Like,
guy used to
they
say
couldn't
Yahweh
say it.
Yeah.
Yo, the name Yahweh Shai, they like,
Yawashi.
they couldn't say it. Hey, when I first came into the truth, I had to actually.
You had to keep saying
I had to
the
keep
same.
saying the
I
name,
agree.
studying
I
it,
did
know
too.
what I mean?
I agree. Definitely. Yahweh
But
Shai.
hey, that brother said it right off the rip, Yahweh Shai, man. So hey, call all Yahweh.
It used to be hard for me.
Man, once I heard the name, I was like, that's the name right
Yahweh
there.
Shai. I was
It
like,
can't be.
I kept saying it.
Yeah, I
It's
did
funny
too.
'cause, yo,
I heard Yahuwah and Yahushua and shit,
Yo,
right?
yeah,
And I just was kind of like,
once you
I
heard
was
the
like,
name, you knew it, like, yo, that's
and then
it.
once I heard Yahweh Shai was just like,
That's it.
I was like, that gotta be it, bro.
That's
It gotta be it.
What got me good saying the names was
When I heard Yahweh Shai, I was like, okay, that should make sense.
what got me good saying the names was Kanash's song, Brakata
Oh,
Yahweh.
Barak.
Brakata Yahweh Shai. I was like,
yeah.
oh, all right.
Yeah, yeah. When I heard the name, I'm like, yo, that's it right there.
Me too.
Kanaz joined with.
Me too.
He said,
And
bro,
also,
to save him tables.
Ahaya is actually a real Hebrew
impregnate
John. That's
your daughters.
That's I am.
Yeah.
But it's only mentioned one time. It's only mentioned one time in the Hebrew Bible.
Yeah.
The rest of them is Yahweh.
Yahweh Shah.
Ahaya?
You don't go to somebody and say, "Oh, what's his name?"
No, I had a girl. I had a girl right
You
on
gotta say
my.
he is.
Yeah, well, I had a girl, Hebrew Israelite woman.
Or he exists.
She went to my school, but she was woke, and I had put on my page Yahweh Shai, and she gonna send me a message. Why you say Yahweh and not Ahaya?
Cause you an idiot,
Oh
bitch.
man.
Because I would just say because he exists.
Man, these women,
Drop the
bro.
mic.
Boom.
That's
Why
like
you
talking
call
like,
him
you know,
Yahweh?
man.
Because he exists.
Most high in Christ.
What do you
Most High
mean?
Christ. What the fuck
What do
does
you
that
think
mean,
Yahweh
I
means?
remember I was coming out
You
the
ever see a
store.
Paleo Hebrew
I
Bible?
said,
That shit
I
hard.
seen a sister with her fringes on. I said shalom to the sister. She talking about something.
don't
Bless
talk to her,
Most
bro.
High in Christ.
Most High Christ blessed.
Yeah, I don't
I
talk
was about to go into it, but I'm like, man, you know what?
Ain't no
Nah.
point. Ain't even no point.
She got a
I'm like,
husband.
all right. I'm like, yo, gave it a thumbs up and kept it.
I didn't see brothers with the fringes. I didn't say Shalom. He was like, where your fringes
Yeah.
at?
You ever notice, if you ever see a brother with fringes in Shalom, they always look at you like,
Where
your fringes at?
Come on.
They be like, hey, you ain't see the scripture where the Lord say he gonna come back and see you in strange apparel? So you think that you got the same T-shirt on as me, but you got fringes on?
Y'all got already
You got a Hanes joint on, blue and
We gonna switch gears, man. Old head,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
old head walked up and
Yeah, no words. Niggas they be holding niggas and shit. Fringes and they hold it.
Smoke.
You just throw some fringes on, you holier than thou.
Yeah, they be saying my shoes.
HOI around the corner, I think. I seen them walking past.
You don't say.
I shot a wild them.
Well, they both the same thing.
Know what I mean?
House of what? Israel.
Yeah, they was like, yo, Shalom. They see me with the 12 child chart.
They're the GMS?
Nah.
There's a bot, bro.
Oh, okay. It's
Oh,
so
we
many
seen
now,
you. Took you
bro.
short as shit. I didn't know that.
They like,
So many now brownies.
He's like, yo, come here, brother, come here. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna get your hand. You know, I do
Crazy thing is, HOI is the car kind of
Got something?
They said it's gonna say some chip on the phone.
What you got? I'm saying.
It's Christianity.
All right.
like. If that's the case,
you the argument.
ain't no coming back.
I'm not the argument.
Most of us, if that's the case, ain't no coming back. Christianity was.
Definitely the argument.
They trying to run from a damn
Yeah,
oh,
Yeah, nah.
Hey,
I
man.
hold the phone. Oh, shit.
All right.
Motherfucking hands for like ice cream real quick. Ice cream tip.
Yo, phones didn't have warmers in them
Yeah,
joints.
we gonna switch. Yeah, that'd be fly, bro.
Yo,
It
if
would
they
not.
had like warmers
It
in
would
them.
not.
If you could,
Your
if,
phone overheat and blow up.
I'm just saying, like, if they had some type of technology where it could just, just the exterior, so you hold that joint as warming up your
I
hand.
hear what you're saying, and then the shit start bubbling up, lifting, burst out, and start melting your fingers.
All right now,
I'm like, all right. Why do you think they have disposable for batteries? Why do you think when you get
In
a
a-
box
in a
sent-
perfect
why do you think
world-
when you get a box sent to you from freaking Amazon, if it got big batteries and they got the little flame and the fucking shit on the side, like, blew up. All right, Russia fires dummy nuke at Kyiv. Experts fear it was Putin's final warning before nuclear war.
Woo! Not a dummy nuke.
Russia.
That right. That's major. Hey, it was. Hey, this is being a dummy nuke. Hey, that's major.
That is major. They fired it at him. Like, look, I'm gonna shoot it over there, and we know y'all gonna shoot this motherfucker down. But letting you know, just let that have really been a fucking warhead in that motherfucker. What y'all gonna do? Says Russia has fired a cruise missile with a mock nuclear warhead at Ukraine. According to reports, it is claimed Ukrainian troops uncovered the dummy warhead after at least 4 kamikaze drones and 2 cruise missiles were shot down by Kyiv's air defense on Thursday. One of the 2 missiles launched by Moscow was a Soviet Kh-55 missile with a fake nuke warhead. The Strategic Communications Center of the Armed Forces of Ukraine said, quoting a Defense Express report, it is claimed an empty block was screwed onto the missile to imitate a nuclear warhead before it was fired at Ukraine. So these motherfuckers like this. Look, y'all think I'm playing? Let me put the fake one on here.
Hey,
Shoot it. Go ahead and get this motherfucker. So they more than likely shot that motherfucker down, and then they found on it a mock warhead. It probably was something in there like this. You have been found wanting. Somebody got a preset? I got to read more on that.
Matthew 24.
Got it. All right, bet. Joel 3:9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
God, so this is the Lord basically stirring the hearts of the kings, but in turn stirring up the armies, man. All the armies are preparing for World War III. You know, it says beat your plowshares into pruning hooks and your pruning hooks into spears. Quite paraphrasing, I might have chopped that up a little bit. But the Most High is basically telling the world's armies to get ready for war, get ready for World War III, man. You know, every time you look on the news or read an article, it's always a threat being going out. North Korea threatening America, Iran threatening America, China threatening America. You know,
Russia
threatening America. Hold on, Saudi Arabia threatening America. You know, everybody like, you know what? Fuck America.
Yo, real quick, this article says recent North Korea ICBM missile launch had a range to strike the entire U.S.
See, threatening America. Every country hates this place, man. Even its own allies hate America. And the only reason why the allies have been turned on America because they still feel in their hearts that they still have a piece of the pie, man. But once they realize that there's no point of America anymore, they're all going to turn their backs and shoot their arrows from the ends of the earth and utterly destroy this place, man. Most of you people are going to be dead before the missiles get here. And all you that actually see the missiles, that's because the Most High wanted you to feel that death, man.
Hey, if you will, the Lord giving you a little mercy if you don't see the missiles.
Yeah, like if you get killed in Jacob's trouble, the Lord gave you a little bit of mercy. He's like, die from famine, die from pestilence. But if you make it all the way through,
yeah, but you gotta remember the Lord gonna make you feel every ounce
remember,
they
previous
death.
Remember
that's
this,
the second death, bro.
By pain. The second
That's
death,
the
bro.
second death by
You're not
pain.
understanding, bro. That you and Joel, right? Yeah. Yo, go ahead.
Let me get this real quick.
Oh. Bro, you understand what kind of pain that is, bro?
Previous death, bro.
Like in the natural
First
sense,
of all, look,
getting hit by a nuclear missile seems like an instantaneous death. But the Lord ain't gonna allow it to be that way.
No, those who are at ground zero is still kind of like mercy, because as soon as it hit, you're gone. But those that are miles out, and then just feeling heat and your skin start to boil, and
Yeah.
you know,
Your Lord gonna keep
They
going.
don't need Sarah Connor.
Revelations 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
And what is that second woe? That was World War II. The third woe is World War III, the war to end all wars, man. You know, you people have this really bad misconception if you think that America's gonna keep going on and on forever, man. All the small nations that once did not have nuclear capability now has nuclear capability.
Yeah.
And everybody hates America, man. America will not survive World War III. You can sit here and say greatest army. Everybody got nukes now. America not surviving that.
Go ahead, hit that down.
Yep, it says I'll read it again. It says verse 10, Joel 3:10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak say, I am strong, man. All these nations are joining hands. What's that? The Russian new little coalition called? BRICS. Yeah, all these nations, and when that goes into prophecy as well. Somebody grab that. I will put I will hooks into that, y'all. Yeah, go ahead. Keep reading.
It says Joel 3, and I'm gonna go at 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Now the mighty ones that are coming down is Yahweh Shai and his armada, his army of angels, right? That's why it says, come all ye in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is that basically end-all be-all war. Basically, World War III is going to be going on in the valley of Jehoshaphat, and that's like in the land of like Syria, all in that area over there. And the Most High is going to plead with all flesh, or basically go to war with the world's armies in that area. Go ahead.
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow. for their wickedness is great.
Come on, man. So for all the iniquity that the world has done, led by Esau, the so-called white man, the Mosai says the harvest is ripe. He said, I'm gonna put you in a sickle. Now, what does a sickle do? What does a scythe do? What does the death angel do? He kills, man. He destroys. He reaps. So the Mosai, Yahweh Shah, I'm sorry, Salakia, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah is gonna come back and he's gonna reap the harvest, man.
Yep.
He's gonna utterly destroy this place, man, and all the wickedness in it.
That's right.
All right, go up. You and Jeremiah, when you jumped to Jeremiah 50?
I got the.
I already knew you was jumping to.
Yeah, you. Come on.
What you bring out Ezekiel 38 and 4?
Yeah, you want hooks and night jaws.
Get that first.
Ezekiel 38 and 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor.
Now, Salakia. Now, this is a prophecy talking about Russia being pulled back into that Soviet Union warlike machine. All right, because there was a time where the Soviet Union was so prevalent that actually the Soviet Union was becoming such communism. The Soviet Union was so strong that that Europe, and I think it was called the League of Nations at the time, had to come together to figure out how to dethrone these people. All right, go ahead.
Even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords.
Now, mind you, no, I wanted to get to the point where they're gonna be a refuge to the other nations. Because remember, the whole point of the League of Nations. I mean, not the League of the BRICS. What's my train of thought? Also, read that last part that you just had. I want to bring this out.
Even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords.
Now, mind you, it was an article that just came out like, 2-3 weeks ago, we brought it out, where it says that Russia already had a standard army over 2 million that they can call upon, and already have 300,000 on standby. You know, that's that great company, not to mention all the other nations that have joined into BRICS, which is their new coalition to do what? To basically shoot at that giant, Great Babylon, America. Go ahead.
Persia and Ethiopia and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet.
Okay.
Gomer.
Persia is that's modern day what?
Iranians.
Iranians, right? Persia, Ethiopia. Yep. Go ahead, bro.
Gomer and all his bands.
Gomer, is that Turkey?
Turkey.
Yeah.
Those are Muslim nations.
Yeah.
Turkey, Iran are Muslim nations. They're joint hand with Russia. Go ahead.
The house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands and many people with thee.
Come on, man. So all these smaller nations that were once looked down upon as being weak are now strong and fortified with that old with Russia, man. Russia is not playing no games when it comes to America.
Russia's crazy.
And mind you, the propaganda machine is making y'all think that Ukraine is actually beating Russia in the war. What you're not understanding is Russia is actually fighting the world right now. They're fighting the entire EU and NATO. They're not just fighting Ukraine, because if Ukraine was there left by themselves, the war would have been over by now.
America's the one helping Ukraine, so.
America, Germany, everybody sending troops and money. Like, come on, man. Poland, you know. All the other Edomite nations are fighting against the major Edomite nation.
And that's why the Lord ready to make Russia back how it used to be, back a powerhouse again, man. And it's going to take out America.
There, man.
You got that Jeremiah?
Yeah, it's Jeremiah 50 and 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country.
See?
And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, and none shall return in vain.
Now, mind you, what are those arrows, man? Those are them ICBM nuclear missiles. The brother just brought out how Russia basically sent a dummy nuke over there and shot it. You understand? That's like taking a freaking blank gun, taking blanks, putting it at your head, boom. Yeah, it wasn't a real one in there, but go keep fucking with me.
That's strong.
Keep fucking with me. They're gonna send an actual missile over there, let you shoot the shit down. You get to it, it's like, this wasn't even a real one.
Hey, but what's crazy is Russia, the way they doing it, man, it could very well be ingenious to where as though The next
it's all
one they send
calculated.
over there, they think it's a dummy nuke. But then that shit the real deal.
Yeah.
And they don't be spying and blow that shit off the map.
Real shit.
Know what I mean?
Come on, man. Come on.
I got one more.
Go ahead.
It's verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord, Yahweh.
Because look, she has sinned against the Lord, man. The controversy of Zion. All right. So the Most High is going to raise. So the Most High is when it get dark like this. So the Most High is literally going to raise, going to put the spirit in all these nations to bend the bow, man, to shoot their mighty arrows, man. Their expert arrows. And what is the pinnacle of an arrow right now? The pinnacle of a missile. It's what? The ICBM nuclear missile, man. We got the kinetic fucking nuclears. We got the fucking the kinetic John blows my mind the most, man.
Yeah.
That one blows my mind the most, man. Yeah, the joint they shoot up and it uses the fucking kinetic energy from the fucking atmosphere and gravity that pulls down. What they call it? The spear? What movie was that?
It's called the Ride of God.
Ride of God. Yeah, God.
All right, man.
No, it's not. You can tell
It's not nuclear, right?
No, but it's so much power in it.
Yeah. There's
You know,
a movie that
there's a movie.
So looking for some type of mercy.
Oh,
Yeah,
some mercy.
I
They're
know
making
it's
an
coming.
Oppenheimer movie.
Nah, man, I
Yeah, bro,
appreciate you
Black
guys'
Nathan.
movement.
I saw the poster. They've been making an Oppenheimer.
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Oppenheimer, the dude that made the Dream
Got it.
Demon Core bomb, the atom bomb.
Made the atom bomb.
Oh, okay.
He made the Demon Core bomb.
We talked about
Well, we already know Putin got Satan 1 and Satan 2.
I created, yeah.
You got something.
You still on 50?
Yeah, hold on.
I gotta take a crazy piss.
Grab that real quick and then go
I don't
back
feel
to,
like walking to the mall though.
This is Isaiah 54 and 16. It says, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy it.
Come on, man. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua created the mad scientist Oppenheimer. What's his name? Oppenheimer. Created Oppenheimer and all the fucking Nazi fucking scientists and shit. Then the NASA scientists basically. The Most High basically put the spirit in them and put the knowledge in them to create the wasters to destroy, man.
That's what that word Smith go into. We're scientists.
Right? And the reason why they were created, like it says it, because they created for the Most High's righteous indignation, man. You know, the Most High wants to put this place down by fire, man. So he said, you know what? I'm going to put the spirit in y'all heads to go ahead and create this shit so y'all can shoot it on yourselves and kill yourselves with it.
The same sword that he blessed Esau, that Isaac gave Esau, is the same sword he gonna fall on.
It's going to vaporize this whole civilization.
Hey, but I'm
impel
gonna show you Esau wicked as hell. He gonna use the same sword that his blessing that was given to him to actually fight against the Lord. Right.
That's
pride. That's how you know it's pride, bro. That's pride.
Like I said,
I'm going to use the knowledge
I gave you the motherfucking gun and you turn it over.
Literally, bro.
Like, nigga, I'm this my shit.
Let me get a quick precept to that.
Well, go ahead.
Luke 12:49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
God, man. So listen, the reason why I said what am I if it already be kindled, because at that time, World War III is already been going on. Jacob's trouble's already going to be had. There's already going to be so much mass death from pestilence, from famine, from war going on, that when the Most High get back, it's just overkill.
Yo, they say over there in Ukraine, they ain't got no fucking heat. They got the motherfucking they were saying over there in Ukraine that
So all of them just going
Russia bomb Ukraine infrastructure to the point to where as though they don't have no they don't got no power. So and this you know they going into the winter months and this you know when it get cold over there that's a different type of cold.
Different type of cold.
You know what I mean? So a lot of motherfuckers gonna freeze and die. All right, over there, man.
Fishbowl, is there something with that car in the fishbowl? Bro, at least has some
Oh
tip,
yeah,
man.
You know, so it's definitely going down, man.
Now look, before I get back into Jeremiah, it was this going into the dark winter. I'm gonna just read the title.
Yeah, this what listen.
This gotta be dark winter.
It's
bro.
probably
It says,
crazy as John.
it's end time headlines.
It's gonna be a brutal winter, bro.
It's gonna be brutal.
It says over a quarter of Americans are at risk for winter blackouts and grid emergencies.
Well, remember they was already having rolling blackouts on the West Coast and in the Midwest.
Yeah.
New England.
Yeah. And, damn, New England too. Shit. You know, and also they got a big ass snowstorm. They already hit like 8 to 12 inches up in
Buffalo, yeah.
Buffalo, New York. I'm saying New York and
That
stuff.
shit deep right now.
Yeah, Chicago got like what, 5 inches?
Yo, that's why it's cold like this right here.
Yeah, man.
We getting that wind blast.
Yeah,
Cold front.
Man. Yeah, the Most High about to freeze. Mind you, a great famine, cold and in electrical blackouts
Hey,
on
man.
the winter.
Yo, bro, that's the worst.
Oh my.
Ain't nothing like being cold and hungry.
Yo, bro, nothing like
Cold
it.
and you hungry?
Yo, bro.
That's what that Nord Stream gas pipeline.
God
Oh yeah,
damn.
they both got bombed.
That can cause chaos.
They believe America did it. I'm sure
Oh,
America did
man,
it.
I mean, America had the most to benefit from that happening.
Yeah.
But Europe in itself is going into an energy crisis because of that. Because
Well, they're already in an energy crisis.
right. But I mean, you said Europe is?
Europe is.
Yeah,
They're already
right,
in an
because
energy
of the
crisis,
war.
and they were also saying that it's going to be deadly this winter. Because first of all, people were dying from the heat wave because there was no electricity to cool everything
To
down.
cool shit down.
Now they about to die from the fucking cold because there ain't nothing to heat shit up.
Basically, you people are
Bro, and guess what? Those are all Edomite countries. The Most High said, I hate you motherfuckers. Feel it.
In America gonna get it the worst, man.
Yo,
America gonna get it the
yo,
worst.
you can't tell me they're not feeling that. First of all, you know these motherfuckers can't stay in the sunlight. Motherfuckers passing the fuck out.
No, Esau can hang in the winter. They be out there with no shirts on.
Nah, they can hang in the winter when they have a place of dwelling to go to.
It's just like, hey guys.
Like you can walk outside and like, yeah.
wearing
Like for
shorts
example,
and shit.
go to the Eagles game. You see them out there with no shirts on and fucking 30 below weather. Yeah, because it's only a couple hours. Then they're gonna
I
take
can't
their
do that
asses in
shit
the
for
house.
no couple
Yo,
hours.
what's
No.
that? That's that challenge
Jake
that
can't
kids
do that.
be doing.
Jake
That
can't
polar
do
bear
that.
joint.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a perpetual. They jump in that joint butt ass naked, then get back out and get warm.
Bro, man,
That
listen,
shit
man.
gonna be perpetual.
Listen, man.
That's
Go,
why,
you said more
At
that?
a wish of
that was a
destroy
war
you.
tactic.
I got
they
Jeremiah.
You got more though.
You finished the way she was short?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You can go back up.
Yeah, see?
It's Jeremiah 50, and I'm gonna start at 15. It says, shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are falling, her walls are thrown down.
Now, why is her foundation and walls thrown down? Because the men of the Lord were out here, doing what? Breaking down strongholds, man. Pulling down the veil. You know, utterly taking chinks in that proverbial wall, knocking shit down. Like, look at the world now. Everybody know what a Hebrew Israelite is. Everybody knows what's going on with Kanye. Did you see that Adidas dropped 53 points?
Oh yeah.
Adidas dropped 53 points. Nike, all these motherfuckers is suing Nike, and Nike dropped a bunch of points. Why? Because the Most High said, you know what? Because why? The truth of who the true Hebrew Israelites are, man. You know?
Also, just the land back in the account in the time of Joshua. You know, when they ran down on Jericho, brought them walls down.
Yeah.
God, when they're marching around it.
Oh, that was
Oh,
crazy.
remember, there was 2 billion
It was
searches
quiet the
on
whole
that
time, too.
Yeah.
It was the number one.
They
It was
bumped that
2
price up.
billion.
See, they bumped the price up
Yeah,
from like 20
yeah.
to like
Because
60
look,
or
Yo,
something.
my
like,
stepmom was telling me about
They
that.
making chicken
They was
off
going
that.
up and down and John.
Yeah. The brother.
The book scattered too.
Yeah, the
Ronald
books are
Dalton,
always
that's
better.
They probably made a
But
million
the-
off that just.
No, he made more than that.
Kyrie didn't
The brother made so much money off that, but then that's also a trick back for him because if you watch that, John, he still don't say the true names.
And he don't tell you that he tell you Esau Japheth.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said, and he
Well,
said
see,
it's traded to
I understand where he got that from because he does. There's one
You
thing
don't
that
understand the diaspora. How
No. I understand why they say because Ashkenaz. Hey, brothers, pay attention. Real quick. I understand why they say that is because Ashkenaz is from Japheth, but what they're forgetting is Esau and Ashkenaz mixed in during the 14th century. So during the Byzantine empires, a lot of people keep forgetting this one little major joint. They mixed in. That's why a lot of FJs don't call themselves white. I'm not white. I'm Jewish. But what they're not understanding, what they're not telling you is, just like how Esau mixed in with other nations, Esau mixed in with Ashkenaz. Now, This is why you get the chief house and all that. It's a bigger.
But Japheth, that's the Hawaiians, Samoans.
Yeah, I don't know,
but that was their land though.
When you read,
Surrounding areas of the Mediterranean.
yeah, but when you read around the what you say, surrounding areas in the Mediterranean, and who's all around in the Mediterranean?
Jake.
Well, I'm talking about no into the Etruscans.
It's the patterns, bro. Migration patterns, all right? But no, but they're one and the same. They're
It's
Edomites.
confusing if you're not
If you're not into the migration
you gotta
patterns,
really study that shit.
Yeah.
Fill up with Macedonia.
You gotta really study
Exactly.
that.
So you understand the Macedonians with the Greeks, the Mediterranean. Now, obviously, a lot of them people were our people too.
The Egyptians.
Like how the Egyptians now look. Egyptians, what? Damn, bunch of white motherfuckers.
we go back.
Yeah, because they were like
But
Cleopatra.
see, a lot of people don't understand that Esau moved into a lot of people's land.
Exactly, and this is
So,
this
now,
is where they're
man,
getting this whole Japheth
You
from.
call him Japheth because he moved into the Japheth land.
Exactly.
Know what I'm saying? But that don't make him Japheth.
No,
Know what I'm saying?
exactly. So a lot of them. So when the name of Ashkenaz though was originally in Japheth. That's why where their people are.
That's why like the land of Canaan.
Exactly.
The Israelites took over the land of Canaan, but you don't they're not Canaanites
House of
though.
Ashkenaz was in Japheth. But then when Esau came in, remember, just like
landmarks.
Esau don't Esau don't got no fucking he don't got no culture. He take everybody else shit.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh yeah, we Ashkenazi. Nigga, you was an Edomite. But then it became the chief house of what? Edom. See, the Most High gave us clues to know exactly where that shit came from.
Look,
so we
like,
know
like even with during Europe.
Exactly.
Look, we
I mean, you had Jake running Europe for 1,000 years.
A couple months ago, I
See,
seen
look,
that on.
see Japheth, Ashkenaz.
I seen that on the
So
ground.
Japheth, Ashkenaz. But what people are not understanding is Esau, Edom. Remember, Edom. Everybody knew. Remember, these motherfuckers was in the clefts of the rocks and all that other shit. So when they started, how did they start taking power? How did they start taking power again? Yeah, you good, bro? I ain't gonna look at your shit. How they start taking power? They start mixing in, taking over. Because mind you, the original Greeks, like even the original Greeks, were all of dark melanated skin. Moabs were all chocolate motherfuckers. But then guess what? As soon as the motherfucking white man started coming, hey,
Oh yeah, Moab was dark skin.
yeah, they was chocolate motherfuckers, big noses.
Yeah,
and all that.
everybody had melanin.
Everybody was melanin.
Except for
Hey,
Esau. Even Esau had melanin until he got the mark of
They got the
Cain.
mark King, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
brothers,
that's what
Salaki,
people.
bro.
That's why everybody get Ashkenaz. They go Japheth.
Yo, they said it's a fucking group of people, no culture. I mean, they probably got a culture. It's just outdated. They said it's a group of people living in the middle of the fucking ocean. Right? They like you're some type of your Asian descent. They might be Jake, but these motherfuckers can go underwater.
Oh,
for
no, I
fucking
seen it.
13
I seen it.
minutes.
Oh, the
No.
Central Islands. They call the Central
Yeah,
Islands.
they
middle of the ocean, bro.
their gallbladder and everything adapted to the ocean. So
Yeah, bro.
they even have a tradition kind of like the Spartans.
on,
If
bro.
you
These
can't
dudes
hold your
bitch.
breath for a certain amount of time, they usually discarded you because discarded you. Like yeah, like you can't be part of a
fucking baby.
Well, no. It was trust me, because over time. No, look, the average one. No, look. So their entire civilization is in the ocean, and they all they do is hunt underwater. So these motherfuckers be with a spear.
So you ain't got no choice.
Yeah, but look, they adapted to the point where they got it on. You can watch this shit. Go Google it. These motherfuckers be underwater, one breath. We be
Out and be out.
Listen,
30 seconds later, oh shit.
You gotta imagine 30 seconds you swimming around, you using all the energy.
These motherfuckers be going down like 50 feet and be walking at the bottom. They use rocks to pull themselves down, come down, and they be out there walking and shit like this. You like, nigga, how long? And they say, they come up, they go, huh, and then they come up like this, not even breathing hard.
And you be amazed what you can do when you fucking hold you.
Well, no, that's the point. They adapted, so their entire culture is based off the
I
ocean.
gotta stick down here a little
Now, mind you, remember, if you think of Avatar, remember when he had the Avatar body, his body started adapting to where he can run longer, last longer. These people adapted where they underwater. Like motherfuckers like, you one of the best swimmers in the world, these niggas.
Nigga,
They're like Michael Phelps, who?
Nigga hold his breath, motherfucking, and do all types of shit to get some pussy. I don't bring the fish home, nigga.
Real shit.
I ain't getting no motherfucking
Yeah,
dude.
I ain't bring no fish.
You know what I mean? Gotta get
getting
this
none.
crab and lobster. Look, Jake go, look, it's being white anniversary.
Just to add back onto the whole Japheth thing. So remember, Ashkenazi was originally what? The Khazarian Empire. Khazarian Empire was originally what? Romans. We know the Romans were what? Edomites. When Rome was destroyed and all that, they started migrating through. They had to change the names because people was hunting them niggas the fuck down. So then they got into all the other, and then they started, oh, we're Ashkenaz. Yeah. And then they converted into what? Judaism. That's where people getting, so the house of Ashkenaz, that's why in the scriptures, the Most High says the chief house of Esau, or Edom, is what? Ashkenaz. Not because they were originally from Japheth, but because they mixed in. People, I mean, look, man.
Chief house of Esau is Amalek.
And shit, and if you knock down and if an Edomite man knocked down a Japheth woman, it's still Edomite. So you're right.
Exactly. So you could take, remember, and what do the FJ say? I'm Jewish through the house of my what? Mother. So they completely off. They go. My mother's Jewish, so I'm Jewish.
Hey, that's your car, sis.
Hey, sis, move. Oh no, you're fine right there. You're fine right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're fine right there.
Thank
You're
you.
good.
I appreciate
Hey,
you.
No problem.
Japheth strong as fuck, bro. I don't know if he might take it down.
Weapon?
I said Japheth, like the Polynesian, they strong as fuck. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, they are. They all got their mighty men.
Yo, Judah, and you know.
Finish that.
It's back in Jeremiah 50 and verse 16. It says, when he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens. Salaki.
Yeah,
I'm in 51.
I'm about to say, like, whoa.
It's all lined up the same, my fault. It's Jeremiah 50 and 15 again. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are falling. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her, as she hath done due unto her. It says, cut off the sword from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn every one to his people. They shall flee every one to his own land.
Because in this time, you know, if you want to use it as World War III, Jacob's Trouble, a lot of these, when shit starts to really hit the fan in America, a lot of these foreigners, if you want to call them foreigners, are going to be trying to fly back to where the hell they came from. They like, hold it, we got to get the fuck up out of here.
They say even Esau leaving America already. They going over to Mexico.
God.
They going over to Mexico and they driving up the prices of living over there.
Yep.
And the natives, like, man, these motherfuckers got to get the fuck up out of here.
Yep.
Know what I mean?
Which is also going to turn into what? They just going over there to get slaughtered.
Right.
Because once Issachar get roused up, remember Issachar was a fucking warrior.
Yeah, Issachar.
Issachar, bro. Remember it was Issachar and
Hey,
They still be over there going in, bro.
Yeah.
They still be beheading niggas and
Yeah,
shit.
cartel and
Bro,
shit.
what? They be killing people.
remember Issachar was built for the battle.
Hey, did y'all see the movie
Issachar,
The
Gad,
Predator
Reuben.
with the Native Americans?
Yeah, the new joint. Yeah, that joint was hard.
What's it called?
It's called Prey on
You ain't
Hulu.
see that
Prey.
too?
What happened?
It's called Prey on Hulu.
Oh, you gotta watch that.
Man,
Yo,
Right?
Gad.
Oh, you talking about the new joint?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the new. Oh, you talking about the new the Predator
On
joint?
some real shit.
Yeah, that joint was
Predator
lit.
couldn't even fuck with Gad.
No,
At all.
yo, you see how?
And it was a girl.
The girl.
all of
Oh, you know they did that on some,
Yeah.
on
They
some
always-
women empowerment
yeah,
shit.
facts.
But
But
Nah,
even she
man.
was
No,
fucking
even-
him up,
even-
though.
even-
but what I'm saying is, the boy,
Her brother.
that he got
Yeah,
killed.
yeah.
The predator killed him, but yo,
He was fucking the Predator
Yeah, he
up.
was trash.
He was
Hand-to-hand
ding,
combat and shit.
ding.
Yeah, he was
Yo,
trashing.
Wasn't that Predator like one of the first ones?
the
Yeah,
predator,
he was like the
yo,
original.
The original,
Yo,
like,
Well, remember that was back in.
Yo,
Remember, that was like the
he
original
literally-
Native Americans?
But they said when Gad was going to war with the colonizer, that Gad was fucking them up.
That's why they
No,
had
that's why do you think they call it what?
That's what
Guerrilla
happened.
warfare.
Yeah,
They
deceiver.
said Gad was.
They said no. That's why.
Yeah,
Look,
man.
they literally said that the
Like they said,
native tribes
they said a
went
small
to war.
troop. They said a
Apaches.
small troop was wiping out.
You ever watch? You ever watch on the History Channel? They show the warriors of who would beat who. They had an Apache warrior versus a gladiator.
That's Gad right there.
Yeah, I'm just showing you. They show it was like a warriors of different times, and they put them together to see who would win. They had an Apache versus a gladiator, and they had the Apache winning.
And then
The
they had-
gladiator was rural, picking up big joint. Gad was just.
Then Esau named their military shit after
Gad.
Yeah,
after
Apache
that.
helicopters.
Black
all
Hawks and shit.
Yeah, Black Hawk.
Black Hawk.
You know,
Red Eagle would be like Red Eagle.
You know,
Black Hawk and all that.
got
Yeah.
Native American
But yeah,
Lion's foot.
Gad fast as shit too.
But that's what. So if you watch it, look it up. It's called something Warrior. But what they were showing with the gladiator,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, the gladiator was really strong and picking up big swords. But Gad was so fast that it was like this.
Yeah.
You might be swinging one swing, you will kill Gad, but you gotta catch Gad.
Yeah,
so Gad was just
slide
cutting
up under you.
You know what that remind me of? You ever seen the Vinland Saga?
Huh?
You ever seen Vinland Saga?
New season about to come out.
Yeah, it's about to come
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Just,
Thorfinn.
When he was fighting against
Bro,
Thorkel.
Yo, so just to give context of what he's talking about, it's basically talking about the fighting style. Thorfinn was probably like a little 5-foot little boy, right? And then it was a big Viking who was
boy.
probably like 6'5", and he was
like
feared
a hawk type dude.
He was feared by everybody, and Thorfinn had no freaking. He didn't care.
He had no fear.
He had no fear, and he was like the smart, like David and Goliath.
But Thorfinn's
Right.
father is the stronger of all the Vikings in New
Yo.
York.
Yeah, but
Hey, Dad, let's get back on these precepts, man. Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 50 and verse 17. Israel is a scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away. First the king of Assyria have devoured him, and last this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, have broken his bones. It says, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will punish the king of Babylon and his land, as I have punished the king of Assyria. And I will bring Israel again to his habitation, and he shall feed on Carmel and Bashan, and his soul shall be satisfied upon Mount Ephraim and Gilead.
this is why Yahweh Shah says vengeance is mine, because all those that touch the apple of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah's eye has to be punished, man. Everyone has to get what they did. As soon as you did something to the children of Israel, you already made an enemy with the Most High.
Because ultimately, you did it to us, you did it to the Lord.
So that's why I'm saying, even so, just like I punished the king of Assyria, I'm gonna punish the king of Babylon. Just like he punished Egypt for what they did to us, the Most High is gonna punish Babylon for what they did to us, and the rest of the world, because almost every nation under the sun had us in some kind of captivity, man. So the Most High is like, okay, you want it? That's why it says, is Israel a homeborn slave? Because it's like, damn, we just keep
going back to
slavery.
we get out of one, we got some freedom, we jumped into another one. Most High like, no, I'm just setting them all up in the trick bag. Don't worry, you gonna get the last.
Yeah, yeah.
Giving the
You know,
You that last the hardest.
Exact kind,
Yeah, man.
Good.
I can't never get on that.
50 jumps around.
50 jump around.
It's this destruction of Babylon, then it's the redemption of Israel. That's why I'm gonna jump down to 21. It's Jeremiah 50 and 21. Or 22, Salakia. It says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How was the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How was Babylon become a desolation among the nations? It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and art also caught, because thou hast striven. Yeah, and you know the V's is used and the uses.
Bro, Most High blesses your
the
mind.
Lord Yahweh.
God, man.
It says the Lord Yahweh hath opened the armory, hath opened his armory, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
God, so the Most High said, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder? Great Babylon, which we know is America, because, and mind you, process of elimination will let you know who the hammer of the whole earth is, who is the police of the world, who has been at war for over 200 years, if you want to just talk about America. 279 years, America has been at war. America has not stopped being at war since it has not. So, and who have they going around? They're going around what? Opposing their will, opposing their laws, opposing their democracy. They're the hammer.
I don't think America like 245 years old though.
You looked it up.
I mean,
It's
officially.
Like 200.
No, officially. I'm talking about America.
21 years apiece.
Yeah, America's been at war for like 200 and something years and counting.
It's over 90%.
It's over 90% of the time. So that's how you know that America is the hammer of the whole earth, man. We got an American embassy in and a base in almost every country. We have strategic positions almost on every country, right? But that's why I said the hammer of the whole earth which shall be cut asunder.
We the one.
They're gonna take that job.
Take that, John, bro.
They literally just told somebody from the exact spot.
The reason why you in there.
They just took that joint.
Go, Doc.
It's back in Jeremiah 50 and verse 25. Yeah, 50 and verse 25. It says, the Lord Yahweh hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Now, mind you, the Most High's armory is literally anything and everything. It's not just them ICBM nuclear missiles, but you also got to understand something. The Most High can send plagues.
we that
pestilence.
army.
We his army, man. We're his battle axes and weapons of war. You know,
man out here right now.
It's his army. So the Most High, Most High has layers to this thing, like a peeling back the layers of an onion. You know, the Most High can send anything, man. The Most High can kill you with the air. Most High, Most High like breathe.
Nigga raise up the Lord will raise up dust.
Dust. Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the form of a dust storm.
The Most High have a bunch of ancient spores from a mushroom that just bloom, and then everything just starts dying.
And that tree just tipped down and smacked the shit out you.
Real talk. You know, the Most High don't play, man. But the end all be all of his weapons of indignation is some ICBM nuclear missiles, man. But it's layers to his weaponry, man. You think the weapons on Earth is something, man? The Most High literally could send a fucking man, whatever you could send a bunch of squirrels running up the fucking street. Real shit though.
That's terrifying. I ain't gonna hold you.
You got a bunch of squirrels.
Swarm of bees.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah,
Swarm of flies, hornets.
You know, one of my favorite stories is with Elijah.
This attack you,
all them fucking bears.
Oh man, delicious.
And they all got killed.
That's why it's my
You know?
No, that was initially.
That was delicious.
I always get Elijah and
It makes sense though. They sound alike.
Elijah's the one that brought fire down.
Double the spirit.
Yeah, Elijah.
That's a dope power.
That was his man. Oh, was his man.
I forgot he the other one that got beamed up too.
Elijah,
Like
Enoch, right?
Like Enoch, Enoch.
Nah, Elijah.
He was translated.
Elijah.
I mean, yeah.
Elijah.
Go ahead.
It's back in Jeremiah 50. Where's we at? Continuing in 25. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. It says, come against her from the uttermost border. Open her storehouses, cast up her as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. Slay all her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation.
Good. And that time of visitation is the great day of judgment for them, man. The time for their end, man. Everything has a beginning, everything has an end, and this is talking about their end, you know? The end of a rulership, an end of their kingdom. They will never come back and rebuild the desolate places. Their foreseeable future after that is slavery. And then you shall be cut off forever. Forever. You know?
Hey, man. Hey, that's why.
That's why I'm saying 1,000 years. Y'all better get y'all Edomite blood up.
You know, America is a punishment for us, man. Hey, cause you got motherfucking the weather getting cold and shit. Hey, man, I hate the winter time.
Oh, there it is.
So do I. Yeah, shit is controlling.
No, I hate the winter time, cuz I'm like tropical. I'm looking for it to be hot all year round.
All year round.
Hey, don't get no colder than like
down at South Lucky,
60 degrees. 60 degrees is like, I would like, that's the coldest it probably get.
Yeah.
But anything other than below that, man, like, nah, bro.
You are not allowed.
I think, what's the temperature over there in Israel?
It's like
what?
90 something.
I'm saying like all year round. It's like what? 70? 75?
But it's remember, it's the
no, you.
It's the Mediterranean. It's what we know.
Yeah,
65.
Yeah, see, that ain't bad.
That's not bad. And it's nighttime. You know what I mean?
65. I can go with 65.
65 is cool. You can wear a long sleeve shirt.
That's what I'm saying.
You can throw a little hoodie on, maybe.
Yeah. 65 good.
You know what I mean? We sacrifice seasons for not having natural disasters.
This
and
shit right here, man.
You know what I mean? You go down,
This
you
shit is
go
horrible.
down Florida and shit, hurricanes like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You go over to the West Coast, earthquakes and droughts and shit, but it's warm though.
Yeah.
Up here we don't get shit. You know what I mean? But it's just cold.
Middle part, like
Philly.
Georgia.
No, I got you. This is the most I do.
East Pop,
Up here, you don't do shit. It's just the death rate is all high.
Yeah.
Like, look, I might not get y'all with natural disasters, but I might have to spare the niggas killing niggas.
Yeah. Cold. The cold city is always gonna have all the killings.
That's like Chicago and shit.
Chicago.
That shit crazy, bro.
Detroit.
Boston, Massachusetts.
They scattered too?
Oh, Boston,
Yeah, bro.
cold as shit, bro.
Oh, cold. Unless you meant like the.
Go ahead, what you got, bro? He got more on that.
You got 28, baby. Verse 28. Back in Jeremiah 50 and 28. It says, the voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh, our power, the vengeance of his temple. Call together the archers against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she has done unto her. For she have been proud against the Lord Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel.
So the Most High is telling these other nations to lay siege upon America, man. You know, it says throw up heaps, man, and encircle her round about, man. Let no one get away. They all must pay. You know?
Verse 30.
Like I said, they should say peace and safety
And then
sudden
sudden
destruction. Like Travell upon a woman, and no one shall and none shall escape. Like nobody. Hey, there's only one way out of this place, man. Through the chariot, or you got a motherfucking bunker miles deep into the ground, man. Hey, them little bunkers that motherfuckers got built in their backyard.
In their backyard, this shit ain't going. That shit ain't going.
It might get them through Jacob's trouble, but then you just
No,
prepare
but
for the
But the missiles.
Nah, you ain't getting
That shit
all
going.
right,
Bro, them missiles going to eat through that shit, bro.
Bro, listen, they have freaking. First of all, they have missiles. You ever see the what's they called, the something winder missiles that literally are meant to come up and the bunker bombs, the bunker busters. They come down, boom.
But they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna use that.
No,
on
I'm just saying.
these regular.
I'm saying if they got that, what do you think your little underground 15,
But the
20
thing
feet
is,
going
you
to
know what's gonna get them? You know what's gonna get them?
Yeah.
That radiation.
Yup.
They said when them nukes hit, the radiation reach a mile into the earth crust. So you ain't getting.
Remember,
getting out of that shit, bro.
they not going to even. I'm not even worried about that because the Most High going to put the spirit on us to go hunting.
Them these regular niggas. That's
Listen,
in the bunker.
it's gonna be motherfuckers that sell lives.
Down in the ground. That's gonna be your grave, nigga. That's gonna be a motherfucking.
I always wondered why they did that.
Cemetery, nigga.
I never understood that. Like, why would your bunker be only like 10 feet?
Because, like he said, they're gonna survive Jacob's trouble.
They gonna survive Jacob's trouble.
But they ain't gonna survive them.
I think those bunkers are not meant for missiles. They're meant more so for like apocalypse.
Yeah.
They're not thinking nuclear. They're thinking food shortages.
Food shortages.
They're like
chaos.
Most of them was built around World War II.
they're like
niggas
is coming.
So they built them drones thinking that the bomb that dropped on Hiroshima is the biggest one.
Yeah.
So really it's just outdated.
Outdated,
And now
yeah.
we're talking about 100 kiloton
Yeah,
thermonuclear weapon.
Mind you, it said thermo.
Right, they was built for nuclear, but it's outdated.
Sound hot, don't it?
Nigga, thermo. Soon as you heard thermo, like nigga, what?
Real shit.
Y'all see what Esau doing with them cargo joints that be on the ships? Them big ass.
yeah, they turn them to
turning them to the cribs.
Yeah, but
Cutting them and,
yo,
them joints.
I seen a guy. He built one.
on that.
No. You see the one, the bull. He bought 4 of them. And had them joints like Rubik's cubes going into the earth. So all you see is the one up top. Everything else underneath. That shit lit. But I'm like,
Like you said, that shit ain't
That was the
gonna.
one where
Hey,
the
that shit ain't gonna even stop niggas.
yeah, I think so.
Yo,
Yeah.
niggas is brilliant.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
I got something for
They
that.
gonna find a way.
Nah, I mean,
Oh, he got
Ocean's 13
yeah,
shit.
blow that shit up.
He like, yo,
up in your
all I
shit.
know, cause mind you, motherfuckers gonna be walking by. This is the thing, motherfuckers gonna be walking by and smelling steak. Where the fuck is that coming from? This is down there. Look, you see that? You see coming up that pipe?
Them niggas laughing down that joint.
Yeah, they got the pipe and shit going up. Right here coming up the pipe.
We gotta get down there.
Go ahead, you got
Back in Jeremiah 50 and verse 30. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh.
That's that siege.
Come.
Go ahead.
It says, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. You can tell this is evident who he's talking
Yeah,
about.
man.
Yeah, God.
You know what I mean?
Most proud.
Most proud. God. It says, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up.
They say the most proud going to stumble and fall. They're not going to raise this, because what the Lord say, they should build, but I will throw down. And nobody's going to be able to, nobody's going to, America is not going to be, what is it called, when you revive somebody?
Resurrected. Resuscitated, resurrected.
America is not going to be, damn, man.
America or DNR.
That's nerve damage. Man, when that cold hit me, my shit, I feel like that electric shock slide down my shit. But yeah, America is not going to be resuscitated, man. All right, once this place go down, man, it's going to go down fast. You know, it's going to go down fast. All right, and you ain't going to be able to, you're not going to be able to, come back when it say built in desolate places, man. All right, America, the Lord gonna make this place pretty much a wilderness, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Malachi 1:4. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet you say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Yeah, because ultimately, Jake say, hey, man, how the Lord love us? Look what we going through. All right, but the Lord going to explain to you in this same passage how he love you. Go ahead.
Was not Esau's Jacob's brother?
Yeah, he said, it was not Esau Jacob's brother? Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, yeah, I love Jacob.
He said, go ahead.
And I hate Esau.
He said, I love Jacob, but I hated Esau. But the Lord gonna go further in showing you how he loved you. Go ahead.
And laid his mountains and his heritage wasted for the dragons of the wilderness.
So the Lord is saying, look, if I fucked y'all up, but I ain't gonna do I ain't gonna do to y'all what I did to Esau. I'm about to lay this. I didn't written his whole existence out of the fucking story, man. At the certain point.
Yo, like that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Written out of listen. You know your end, bro. Like that shit's crazy. Like
so the Lord said, even though I fucked y'all up and I put y'all through this and I did all this, but guess what? I said I hated Esau and I laid his heritage and everything waste. You understand what I'm saying?
They really on a time clock, yo.
Yeah. Bro, their extinction is coming.
So the Lord pretty much showing you like, look at this, he on some Dracula shit. Look, money signs.
Remember that movie
shit.
Bones with Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
That joint right
He look
there.
like he on some Dracula shit.
He come out with he probably a pimp.
Look, that joint.
That's some old school pimp.
That joint look like
definitely got
that joint
dollar
like
signs
some vampire shit, bro. What's it?
Yo. That's a joint he pull up.
What you call him in Brooklyn? What is it called? Vampire in Brooklyn type shit.
Perfect, yo.
Yeah, hit that again up.
It says, I hated Esau and laid his
That joint
mountains
too
and his
dark,
heritage
man.
wasted for the dragons of the wilderness.
Yeah.
That shit is gonna be shining. Get that
Where,
joint,
bro?
nice little clay bar.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we return and build desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
Yeah, so the Lord pretty much letting you know, all right, that he has what you call righteous indignation goes into righteous anger, all right, for Esau forever, all right. Whereas so much so, hey, he said that he's going to lay his heritage, all right, to waste, man. All right. Oh, go ahead, bro.
Back in Jeremiah 50, in verse 33. Yeah, we hit this. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Yo, Salakia, why does it look like it should have like some chandeliers on the side of the shit?
I agree.
Nah, man, go ahead, bro.
What year is that, brother? 76.
76? Nice, bro.
That's nice.
76 in the
That motherfucker a tank.
I was, no, that shit's made of steel.
Yo, that shit hit anything out here, it's gonna fold that shit up.
That shit is heavy.
Yo, I'm talking about even if that shit hit like a truck.
Yeah, no, that shit made of steel. That's the real one.
If it hit like that joint right there, it's gonna fold that shit up. And guess what? It ain't gonna be nothing wrong with that joint.
Real shit.
This is like
He had that.
Just gonna have some scratched up pink. That's it.
Yeah, from his shit. He just dust his shit off.
He had that answer on his tongue too. It
Yo,
was,
go ahead, bro.
Wait,
He's like 76.
76, brother.
Hey,
I
Lil,
already know what you're thinking. I already know what you're thinking. It's 76, classic.
He's like, brother, you wasn't even thought of.
Funny as shit.
That shit gonna be at the
Snot
fucking
nose
joint.
niggas.
Back soon.
I hate these. You probably thinking this. I hate these Israelite niggas. They cut me up in the summer.
Ever since 6 years ago, they came on the scene.
They gonna he probably thought we was gonna start our shit.
Yeah.
Yo, brother, what's your nationality?
76.
Oh, yeah, we know you a fucking old bottle nigga. Yeah, man. We know you an old bottle. You ain't doing shit. Go ahead, bro.
It's Jeremiah 50 and 33.
Leave it running.
That's it.
He got Hey, you got this man in there with the 38 though. Man. Old school style. Go ahead, bro.
It's Jeremiah 50 and 33. Good. 50 and 33. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Yeah, the northern and the southern tribe. All right, we're oppressed together. All right. You start with you southern, you northern tribe, you Puerto Ricans. All right, Gad. All right, you are actually in slavery before we were, man. All right, hey, that's why, Ephraim, man. That's why Ephraim pretty much finished, bro.
Yeah,
they done. Yo, it's literally gonna take a miracle for the Lord to
It's gonna happen though.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, but it's gonna take something drastic.
Yeah, America. I'm gonna tell you what more likely gonna happen. America gonna turn its back on Puerto Rico for good, and they gonna be like,
why y'all? I think you got a camp down in Puerto Rico.
They do. Yeah. But I'm saying they're gonna turn their back on America. Something gonna happen with the power grid or something over there again, and America gonna just say, you know what? Fuck them.
Them motherfucking Ephraimites, man. Hey man, they real feminine, man.
Bad Bunny, bro.
Yeah, real shit.
Them niggas real
Ephraimite men, feminine as hell, bro. Every last one of them.
They show you that.
That shit make me mad, bro.
I gotta watch it.
Barbershop, all these niggas got colors in their hair.
Like Ephraim be getting their motherfucking Ephraim be getting their motherfucking
Perk or some shit like that. What the fuck is his name?
They get eyebrows.
They get their eyebrows and shit. All right, man. I remember my son, man. This little nigga, he was going to a school out down north, community, Philadelphia community.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was going to that joint, a whole bunch of Ephraimites in that joint.
I went.
Man, this nigga went and got his head cut, come home one day with his eyebrow. I'm like, oh, bro, we don't do that. Know what I mean? I can understand because, he around them little niggas, but we want that. We men, bro. We don't do that pretty shit. Know what I mean? But, go ahead, bro.
It's back in Jeremiah 50, continuing in 33. It says, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Yup.
And all that took them captives held them fast, and they refused to let them go.
Yeah, how did they refuse to let us go? Why? Because they didn't let us know that we were Israelites.
Mainly the Assyrian Empire at that time.
Right. Well, I'm talking
about because if you read earlier.
America today. All right. How did America refuse to let us go? All right, because they allow us to have our nationality. Why? Because it said what the truth. You should know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. All right, so us not having our nationality, know who we were, know who our power is. All right, that was a way of them keeping us unto themselves. All right, and not letting us know who we were, so that we could serve our power. And that's why when Moses went to Pharaoh, he didn't say let my people go so that they could, buy a car, get fat rides, get some money, be fly and shit. He said let my people go so that they may serve the living power. All right, hey, and that's why we in captivity now. It's not because that we're, we here in America, all right, and we don't have a standing army. I mean, that's part of it, but the real reason why we're in captivity now is because we can't serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah in its full entirety, totality, if you would. We can't serve the Lord. So we're not. So because by our law, man, if you are a sodomite, all right, you ought to be put to death. All right, by our law, hey, if you come up and try to get us to worship your God, man, we supposed to put you to death. All right, but we can't institute those laws here. Okay, why? Because we're in captivity, and the very fact that we can't institute those laws, all right, shows that we are in captivity. All right? Go ahead, bro.
It's back in Jeremiah 50 and 34. It says, their Redeemer is strong.
Yeah, the Redeemer. Who's that? Yahweh Shah, man. Go ahead.
The Lord of hosts is his name.
Yeah, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
He shall thoroughly plead their case.
Yeah, he's going to plead their case. How does the Lord plead? He plead by killing you. All right, the Lord ain't going to come plead with you like, well, listen, they my people. I was thinking that maybe you can just let them go and just, you can go over here. No, the Lord going to come. It say the saints shall take the kingdom. Know what I mean?
Forcefully.
Yeah, so the Lord going to use brutal force, man. All right? Brutal force.
Fishes turn
deadly force.
Baby.
Like, yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Continuing in 34, it says that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. He's going to humble them. This is verse 35. It says, a sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith the Lord.
Yeah, in America is the modern day Chaldeans, because when you go into the Chaldeans, what were they? Right? The Chaldeans were witches and warlocks. All right? In America is the modern day witches and warlocks. Go ahead, bro.
Continuing in 35. It says, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men. It says, a sword is upon the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon the mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. A sword is upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women.
Yeah, hey, because that sword is going to be judgment.
And it says sword is upon everything.
God is saying they should become as women. It said you see a man travail as a woman, and what you see a man, what did it say?
You said that mighty men travail
as a woman in travail or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Roughly paraphrasing.
Those are mighty men, though.
They're gonna be travailing. It's like a woman that's about to give birth, a baby.
They said they should become as women. Meaning that you're gonna turn to a bitch in that day when the Lord bring that judgment. Go ahead.
It says, continuing in 37, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed.
Yeah, you're gonna be robbed because the Lord coming to take everything from you devils, man. All right.
It says the drought is upon her waters; they shall be dried up. Shit, the Mississippi River drying the fuck up. It's made
Leave it running.
Euphrates, Mississippi. It's another river drying up.
Ain't the Nile drying up?
Lake Mead. See that video of the sheep that was walking in the circle for like 10 days?
Yeah, bro.
See that, Joe?
Lake Mead.
Lake Mead drying up.
Yeah, but when Lake Mead was drying up, they was going to take water from the Mississippi River to replenish Lake Mead, but Mississippi River drying up.
Losing levels, so it's like it's going down.
All right, so hey man, so prophecy. Hey, so what we see here is prophecy in full effect. All right, right before your eyes, man. Go ahead, bro. Hey, you can't deny it, man. All right, you can ignore it. All right, you can act like you don't see it. All right, you can act like all right, you can even act be in denial. All right, but hey, the truth is, hey, it's undeniable. All right, it's plain to see. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 38. It's like your verse right here. Continuing in 38. It is the land of graven images. and they are made up on their idols.
Yeah, the land of graven images, America. Go ahead. Right there.
It says, therefore the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the land shall dwell there, and the owls shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Yeah, that's because America is going to be turned into a wilderness. All right, a vast desert.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's nothing going to live here but the creatures of
It's gonna be Leviathan's land.
Yeah, like animals that we don't like cockroaches and all those. They gonna know, right?
Yeah, that kingdom.
Go ahead,
It's the kingdom.
It's verse 40. As Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord Yahweh, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. Behold, a people shall come from the north, a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And they shall hold the bow and lance, and they are cruel and will not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, every one put in array like a man to battle against thee, O daughter of Babylon. It says, the king of Babylon hath heard the report of them, and his hands waxed feeble. Anguish took hold of him, and pangs as of a woman in travail. It says, behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan unto the habitation of the strong, but I will make them suddenly run away from her. And who is a chosen man that I may appoint over her?
Yeah, that's it. You can stop right there.
Yeah, down to the last couple. I said,
they come from a foreign country. Yeah, I think that's
What's going on, man?
No, that's where you are.
Nah, I just said they come. That said they came from the north. I think hold on. I know.
Hold up. Hold up. He always
Hamite? Yeah, he was. Listen, bro.
He's a Hamite?
He look like
look, man. Let me not say
he
it.
looked like a hammy though. Yeah, that weird.
The way he
look.
He was moving weird to me.
He looked like he was high on some shit. He high on something. Yo, he look like it should be like chandeliers there on the front, on both sides.
Yeah, we know what that is, bro. It's not.
Come on, come on, Akbar Jerusalem.
Hold on. Isaiah 39.
Watch this. We gonna be mad as shit.
Oh, that's Isaiah 13.
There you go. I'm tripping.
Salakia,
13, right? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 13 and 5. Man, I'm gonna start from 2, man.
Hey, if we was out here talking about some joy to the world, they be like, yo, giving us bait. They like these fucking niggas. You know what I mean? Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 13 and 2. Shout out.
What they call it, doo-wopping?
Jake would have set up his phone, start doing TikToks and shit.
Yeah, on a low, Kamal Mahar could actually kind of sing.
Isaiah 13 and 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them and shake their hand.
No.
Nah, 5 is there, bro, but you want me to skip over all that?
Nah, don't skip it.
5 is here. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven. You feel me? I ain't want.
Go ahead, just go ahead.
I ain't want to quench the spirit and get judged later.
Go ahead.
Skip them 4 verses.
Come on, give me something.
Come. It's back in Isaiah 13 and 2. Lift ye up the banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them and shake their hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones.
Hey, that's what we're doing, man. All right, we shaking the hand, cussing these people out through the spirit. Yahweh shot. All right, so they may go to the gates of the nobles. All right, go ahead, bro.
Continuing in 3, it says, I have also called my mighty ones from mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
That's the angels. Go ahead.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. the Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
Hey, and that's what the Lord is doing. The Lord is mustering the battle on all fronts, all levels, in every way. All right, go ahead.
Verse 5, they come from a far country, from the ends of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
Yeah, that's talking about the ICBM missiles. All right, that's what's going to touch down here. Go ahead.
It says, "Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them, and they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth." Who's looking for that? "They shall be amazed at one another, and their faces shall be as flames." It says, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened and is going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible."
Hey, and that's what the Lord is going to do through the Spirit. All right, the Lord is going to humble all the pride of these people, all right, and make them pretty much what you call reconsider, man. All right, in that day. All right. So that's it on that.
No, it's not.
Well, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there.
Quit the spirit, brother.
We're gonna give our praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'Kakadash.
Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, salutation, I can push this word throughout the 4 points of the planet. Shalom to the left.
Shalom.